Hello, 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 everyone. How are you doing? Hi, hi, hi. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, it is March 9th, 2026. Hello, Fox. How are you? I actually just looked, and the last time I streamed Skyrim was January 26th. So it has been a little over a month, like a week or a month and a week, something like that. Definitely pretty close to 400 years. Pretty close to 400 years, I would say. My math is correct. I hope you're all doing well. I'm having a good time. I'm very excited for Skyrim. It's been a while since we did some rim. It's been a while since we did some rimming. You know, it's not something you can do just whenever you want. There's preparation involved, okay, chat? Can't just do it many times all the time constantly. You have to take a break. You have to take a break. Rimming is not one of those things you can do forever, okay? You have to take breaks. All right, chat. I am so excited to get into Skyrim. I already am super excited to get in, but we have to chat a little first. We have to chat a little first. You know? You were close. You were close. You were very, very close. What have you been up to, Fox? What have you been up to? What has everyone been up to? I've been doing nothing. I've been doing nothing. I've been watching a little bit of Pokopia. Pokopia seems amazing. I would love to play it. I don't have a Switch 2. I don't have a Switch 2. I would also love to be able to play the new Pokemon games when they come out. But alas, I do not have a Switch 2. And it's one of those things where it's like, do I really want to spend $500 on a Switch 2 to play 2 games? Probably not. Probably not, to be honest. As much as I would love to play those games. Because also the thing is if I got those games, I would also want to get a capture card so I could play them on stream. And that's another like $200. Plus like the whatever Pokopia costs, isn't it like crazy expensive? Let me check here. Because I never actually looked, but I saw people complaining about the price being crazy. Is it just a normal $60 game, or is it more? The physical edition price is $80, chat. $80. That's crazy. I've just been listening to music and playing Terraria. We love Terraria. We love Terraria. I need to get back into that someday. Someday I will. I don't know when, but someday. Been pretty depressed, so I haven't really done anything else the last couple of days. I'm sorry, Fox. Been working on a bit of music, but not as much as I should be. You should be working on as much music as you feel like it, okay? There's no amount that you should be working on, okay? If you're feeling like working on it and you're working on it, then you're working on it enough, okay? That's all you need to do. But yeah, Pokopia, Pokemon Winds and Waves, would love to be able to play these games. But again, I don't want to spend $700, $800 on all this stuff because I would need the Switch 2 console. I would need the $80 game, and then I would need the like $200 capture card. And that's too much for me. That's too much for me. As much as I'd like to play those games, it's too much. I need to save up money to upgrade my computer, chat. I need to upgrade my computer. Maybe in like 2 years, I'll be able to upgrade my computer, and then we'll be smooth sailing. We'll be able to play everything top settings. We'll be able to go, you know, full path tracing. We're going to do all of the ray tracing stuff. It's going to be amazing. Gaming is expensive. Gaming is expensive, Fox. It's so expensive. Unless you're just playing indie games, and then it's less expensive. Most indie games are not super intensive graphics wise. Some of them are more intense, but most indie games do not have like path tracing and stuff. So I'm sure there are some that do, but as far as I've seen, Slay the Spire 2 does not have path tracing. That's another game I need to get eventually, Slay the Spire 2. However, I've owned Slay the Spire for so long, and I owned it on my original Switch, and I played it like for a couple hours on there, and I've never played it beyond that. That's a game I should get into someday. I should get into it someday, more hardcore, getting into it, you know? But we all have these like massive backlogs thanks to Steam with all their Steam sales, and it's a nightmare. I mean, it's a first world problem for sure, but it is a little bit of a nightmare in terms of just having like hundreds and hundreds of games that you've never touched. It's a problem. It's a problem. And truly, it's a problem that like we've all created ourselves in terms of just buying games when we're like, hey, we have like 20, 30, 40, 50 games we haven't played yet that we bought on the last sale. But hey, why not? Why don't we buy 20 more games on this current sale to add to the backlog, right? They're so cheap. I'm practically losing money by not buying them. Okay. That's how it works. That is how it works. And my wallet's not happy about it. My wallet's not happy about it. Thankfully, I put limits on myself. Every Steam sale, I like to spend less than, $50 if I can help it. I'll go up to 75 maybe, you know, and it really depends if there's like a major game that I'm looking to get. Usually not. However, next Steam sale here, I'm thinking maybe not. I might wait for the summer sale because I want to pick up Resident Evil 4 Remake. I want to pick that up because I'm thinking that might be our fall game. I might start that come the end of like September. Maybe we'll start playing through it then. Maybe we'll see. It'll be somewhere around then, probably. I haven't even been able to buy stuff during the sales. I'm sorry. Is there anything that you're looking to pick up? Is there anything that's at the top of your like Steam wish list? Because, well, let me check what's on the top of my Steam wish list. That could be interesting to kind of see here. So let me take a look at that right now. If I go my ranking, I haven't updated this in like a couple months. I have Pair of Lives. That's the indie game that's like The Sims. And they've been working on that for a while now. That's been in development for a number of years now. And it's finally getting released. I think, yeah, May 25th. I'm very excited for that. Very excited for that. I think that'll be a great time. I also have Tiny Glade up there. Tiny Glade. I love Tiny Glade. I haven't played it yet, but I've watched people play it. I'm like, this is right up my alley. I want to do some some sandbox cozy building. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. I also have Dispatch up there. I would like to play that eventually on stream. And then Resident Evil 4, Outer Wilds, Night in the Woods. I have all this stuff. Dead Space, the Dead Space remake. I definitely want to play that. Subnautica 2. I'm really looking forward to that. I am hoping that that'll run okay on my computer. I think I'll be able to run it on like low or medium settings. So that's on my list to potentially play. That's on my list to potentially play here on stream. That'd be good. That'd be a good time. There's a good few I want on there, but I really want the Long Dark so bad. The Long Dark, that's the survival game, right? I believe I own that. I believe I own the Long Dark. Let me take a look. I think that's what I'm thinking of, right? Yes. That game still gets updates. That's crazy to me. I mean, it's been out for so long. Did they ever finish up? There was like a campaign thing. The main campaign. I don't know. Is that something that they ever finished up? I remember people talking about that not being finished, but then they've added like tons of other storyline stuff to the game and other like campaigns and stuff. And that has been like completed and stuff. But yeah, that looks like a really good game. I know I'm going to be very bad at it if I play it. I'm going to be very bad at it probably. But I know that was very popular for a while. I know that was very popular. But yes, today, chat, Skyrim, we're back. We're back after about a month and a week. Took a little break from it, but we are back. I'm thinking, honestly, do we just get the game launched, chat? Do we just get the game launched, maybe? Maybe we just dive into it. Because it's going to take me a little bit to get my bearings. Hey, Jaden, hope you're doing well. It's nice to see you. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Howdy there, partner. I hope you're doing well. Okay, let me get the game launched. Where's my thing? Here it is. I have to open up my mod manager and get the game launched. Gonna turn the music off because we don't need the music here if we're gonna be launching Skyrim, right? That's insane. We don't need double music. Okay, the game is launching. Once the menu pops up here, I'm gonna switch the scene here. It's covering up all of my stuff. I can't see chat. I've been blinded, chat. They've taken my eyes. Okay, please, game. Please give me back control of my computer. Okay, here we go. Tab shift. And then we will go over here, drag. Where it is? There it is. We got it. We figured it out, but we need to do OBS game scene. Okay, come on, work for me, game capture. It's right there. There it is. We've done it. We've freaking done it, chat. We're in. Okay, we're gonna hit continue. We're gonna be back in Skyrim here. And I looked earlier. I booted the game up just to kind of see what we left off doing. And it looks like, oh my God, it was so loud in my ears. How is the volume, everyone else? Is the volume good? Once the loading screen's done here, I'm gonna look and just make sure everything's still good, because it's been a month and a week since I last played it. So we've got to make sure everything is fine. What the heck? Nothing was happening when I saved it. Nothing was happening. What the heck? Who are you? Who are you? Vigilant of Stendar? These guys keep following me around in the game. I don't need to get involved in this. They're gonna destroy them. There's 8 of them. We're good. Okay. Let me check the volume here. Let me make sure everything's good. Is the game loud? Is the game crazy loud? It looks loud, potentially. But I don't know. I don't know what our volume was like before with Skyrim. Maybe it's fine. It might actually just be fine. If it's too loud, let me know. Okay? But we're good. We're just gonna continue. So, where we left off last time, we need to go meet some guys, some Imperial soldiers, and we're going to be ambushing an enemy shipment of weapons and stuff, I guess. It's not too loud. We'd love to hear it. We love to hear it. Thank you, chat. Thank you, chat. Appreciate you. I appreciate you. Okay. This man's whistling. Nothing's happened here. Everyone's just relaxing. Everyone's just relaxing. Even after killing this Vigilant of Stendar. We're gonna loot them. We're gonna loot them a little bit here, because there's a few things that are a little bit valuable on them. It's nothing too crazy, I guess. But we need to make our way over to here. So what we're gonna do, I think we're not gonna follow the road. I think we're gonna go a little crazy today. You know, we're just gonna jump straight into the fire. We're just gonna go straight across the river over here, not even following the roads. We're just gonna head right over here, because that's where we need to meet these soldiers, so we can go ambush an enemy shipment of weapons and armor. It's Stormcloak, weapons, and armor, and all that sort of stuff. So we're just going to go straight through the beautiful woods, by the way. Beautiful fall woods. My God, Cadet! Oh my goodness! Thank you so much! Welcome on in, Raiders! Let me switch over here quick. Give me 1 second. 1 second. I'm going to switch over to my my just chatting. How's everyone doing? It's so nice to see everyone again. I appreciate you all. What were you still doing Hypnospace Outlaw? When I was in there earlier, you were doing Hypnospace. How did that end up going? Was that good? Also, for anyone not familiar with me, my name is Irradiated. I go by Addy. I'm a variety streamer. I'm literally just returning today to Skyrim. It's been a month and a week, we determined. It was January 26th, the last time I played Skyrim. I took about a month and a week off of it, just a little bit of a break, you know? You can't do too much Skyrim. I mean, I did 25 streams of it, and it was wonderful, but I needed a little bit of a break. I hope everyone had a great time. I hope everyone had a great time over at the stream. How was the Hypnospace? Let me get the game launched back up here. I mean, the game's already launched, but let me switch back over here. Right now, in the game, I didn't, there we go. We're good. Okay. In the game right now, we have to go destroy, okay, we're getting attacked by a wolf, because that's how it works in this game. If you walk anywhere, you immediately get ambushed by wolves or bears or just like spiders. It's always something in this game. Okay. It's always something. We have to go destroy a weapon shipment. We have to ambush a weapon shipment. Just did Hypnospace today. I love how weird it is. It's a super weird game. Super weird game. I know there's a lot of trickery in it. There's a lot of trickery in it. But we love that. I haven't watched too much of it in my life, but it's one of those games that's on my list. Okay, I have definitely been here. I'm pretty sure I killed this bear, looted it, was over encumbered, and had to drop a bunch of garbage. I got to the first village in Skyrim, tried to kill a chicken, got thrown in jail, and never touched Skyrim again. Yeah, everyone who plays Skyrim, they always get taunted to kill the chicken in their Twitch chat. It's always a bad idea, because truly, those people care about their chicken a lot. They care more about that chicken than the damn dog in that village, which is a little crazy to me. A little crazy to me. We need to get special edition. Skyrim is so good. Skyrim is one of those games where truly it's universal. Everyone kind of loves it, and everyone kind of has played it for the most part. If you talk to someone, be like, hey, what video games do you like? If you ask them enough, they're gonna eventually tell you Skyrim is on their list of like favorite games, probably. It's definitely one of mine. I've played this game in my entire life probably over 1,000 to 2,000 hours, something like that. But it's been a few years since I last played it. And so I figured, let me do it on stream. Played Oblivion first, got attacked by a highwayman. So the next time someone ran up to me in the wild, I attacked first. Turns out it was a city guard. Then it was part of the Dark Brotherhood. Well, the Dark Brotherhood quest is really, really good. I almost just went up to that camp up there. It's not where I'm trying to go. I also actually, good thing I looked at my map. I didn't go too far because we want to actually head over here. We don't want to go down that way necessarily. We want to go up here and make sure we kind of, I don't know, I guess follow the mountain area, but not too much. Skyrim is one of those games where you can get very lost very easily as well if you're not paying attention. I'm always looking at my map. I'm always looking at my map. How many of y'all have played Bethesda games? Because I grew up playing Oblivion a lot. So here's the story. I was really big into Halo and I was playing a lot of my Xbox 360. One of my friends on Xbox Live told me, hey, have you heard of this game Oblivion? I was like 10 or 11. I was like, nah, I don't know what this is. I don't know what that is at all. I bought the game, started playing with it. I don't think I touched Halo for a year. I'll be honest. Okay, we don't want to deal with these guys. Skyrim is like Fallout 4 for me. Fun to jump in on just to screw around, but they're not the Elder Scrolls Fall games I'd play for story. I don't know. I think I like Skyrim and Fallout 4 more than your average person. Maybe not more than your average person. Certainly more than the people that don't like the games. I'm under no illusions the stories in these games are amazing, but I do think they're not terrible. They're good enough that you can play them and have a great time and not be too like disappointed. I don't know. I do think that, okay, we went from wolf to rat. There would have been a bear on that road, but I had killed it apparently a month ago when I last played. Yeah, I definitely, I think there's some great quests in Skyrim and Fallout 4. I think there's some great quests in Oblivion and Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3. They all kind of have some bad quests as well. Some stuff that's maybe not as good. But that's just how it goes with Bethesda games, you know? I think it's a lot of work to put in so many quests in games, and they can't all be amazing. As much as I would like them to be, they can't be. I have not played Starfield yet. Someday I'm going to play Starfield. I know there are a lot of people that have issues with Starfield. I'm sure I will have a good time with it. Maybe I won't love it, but I think I'm going to have a good time with it. We'll see when I get around to that. Okay, we just have a bear over here now. The faction quests in Skyrim and Fallout 4 are too short. There's some fun ones, Def, but the main ones fell flat. I do agree that they're shorter. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for the follow, Rogue. I appreciate you. We just reached our follower goal. We just hit 150. Thank you so much. That's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. So I started streaming back in September, and hitting 150 feels amazing. It feels amazing. The faction. Let me pull down my chat. Because the banner popped up, it messed up my chat. Also, thank you so much for the follow, Tiny Fur Shark. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Starfield was all right. Yeah, I literally read that comment and talked about it, and now I was starting to go back into it because I got so flustered because of the follows and reaching our goal. Thank you so much, everyone. Here's a dragon grave. We are at the part in the main quest where all of the dragons that were buried have now come back to life. And so that's a little bit of a problem. There's just a lot of dragons around, and I'm level 40, so all the dragons have a ton of health. That is one of the things about this game is, it's a Spriggan. Spriggans are terrifying to me, I'll be honest. I will be honest. Also, as you can see, chat, I am just, what is happening? Okay, we have bears. We have spriggans. We have, what is that? Is that a saber-toothed tiger? This, okay, you know what? Honestly, this is too much. This is too much for me. I don't, what is, that's a bear over there too. Okay, can I take them out without them? They know where I am already. They already know where I am. I'm a little afraid. Side note, I do love Skyrim and Fall Floor. I just have some opinions. That's totally fair. That's totally fair. I definitely have some opinions on the game as well. I do love them. But yeah, there are some issues. To be fair, when I mod those games, I tend to do very vanilla plus. I don't like to go too crazy with my mods in these games. I think some people go really, really far with the mods, and that's fine. You know, I'm not like scolding them for it or anything. I think that would be a little bit insane to scold other people for doing mods the way they like it. But I'm not really into like the Dark Souls combatification of the game. I think at that point, maybe you just go play Dark Souls. But I guess it is cool that these games do have mods that kind of just make the game just whatever you want it to be. On a side note, because we're talking about mods, is anyone else in here really excited for Sky Oblivion? If anyone's familiar with that. If you're not familiar with it, it is a mod that is remaking all of Oblivion in the Skyrim engine, and they are like 99% complete. They just have to finish up the Imperial City, and then they basically have like quality control stuff that they're doing. So it'll be out this year at some point. I'll be lurking since I can eat. I hope you get some good food. I hope you get some good food. Also, if you're still here, what are you going to be getting for food? I did love the Thieves Guild questline in Skyrim way more than Oblivion. I will say the Thieves Guild questline in Skyrim is really, really good. As much as I love the Thieves Guild questline in Oblivion. Okay. Oh boy, Scrim. We love Scrim Lace. Also, hello, welcome on in, Lace. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I had a blast watching you play Resident Evil Requiem, by the way. I had a blast watching that. Okay, we don't need to go over here. We need to go that way. Some leftover spinach lasagna soup. I hope it's amazing. So it does sound amazing. I, of course, would have like a vegetarian version of it. When people tell me what they're eating, I always just imagine that I'm eating a vegetarian version of it, and then I can relate to them and be like, that sounds delicious. I'm glad you had fun. My heartbeat was through the roof. You know what? Next time, if you do play it again, or if you do play a horror game, you should set up a heartbeat monitor. I want to get a heartbeat monitor at some point. They have the chest ones that you put on your chest, and it senses your heartbeat. I want to get one of those because I think that'd be a really fun addition to the stream. Okay, is there just like is this gonna be a big drop off here, or is this just a giant hill that looks dangerous? I don't know. Yes, it's vegetarian too. It's super tasty. Amazing. Okay, so I don't even have to imagine it's vegetarian. It already is. We love that. We absolutely love that. Okay, we've arrived at our destination, chat. Do we really just have like 3 people here?
When are we going to see?
Is this enough to like sabotage or like ambush people? I don't feel like this is enough.
So why'd you join up with the Legion? I know it's what everyone says.
Okay, they're chatting. They're chatting. I learned about Zappy Conka. I'm definitely not saying that right, by the way. Zappy Conka. That's honestly, that's probably offensive how I'm saying it. Zappy Conka. Learned about Zappy Conka this morning, and it looks and sounds good. So now I want to try. What is it? What is it? Also, should I call you Evil Bunny or should I call you Bunny? Do you have a preference? Yes, that would be so fun to have a heart monitor for a scary game. Heart monitors, it's on my list, and they're not that expensive. I think it's like less than $100 investment for like a really good one. How are you, Addy? I'm doing really well. I'm doing really well. I'm excited to be back playing Skyrim because it has been a month and a week since I last played. It was January 26th. You asked me how I was doing, I think, Hadvar. There's an enemy wagon loaded with coins and weapons. We need to capture it. That's our goal today.
It just so happens we've been tracking a wagon.
We already have the wagon tracked.
So
that's sick.
Coins and weapons.
Coins and weapons. I blackmailed. Okay, apparently I blackmailed someone for this information, This is the problem when you step away from a game for a month.
That was crap.
Which is fine
having a stew,
because
I hope it will come
it's
in handy.
Skyrim and
Lucky
it
for
doesn't
us,
really
that
matter
wagon
that much.
recently had a little accident.
Polish street
We're
food, it's
stranded now,
cheese,
just up
mushrooms,
the
and
road.
ketchup on toasted
We're
baguette.
outnumbered, but I have a
That
plan.
sounds really good.
Got here just in time.
I don't dislike mushrooms. I just haven't eaten mushrooms enough. I think truly I probably do like mushrooms. I just had them once or twice and they've always been like as an ingredient in something. So I don't really know how they taste even. I've heard they're very much like tofu though, where they just kind of absorb the flavor of whatever it is that it's soaking in.
Take out the sentry. Then we'll
So I'm
situate
excited
ourselves
to
over
maybe
the
get into
camp.
more mushroom stuff.
Next,
I think that'd be
you'll
good.
infiltrate the position
Vegetarian who
and get
doesn't love
protection.
mushrooms. Well,
We hit them
when I
with
say I don't
barrage
love
of
mushrooms,
With a
it's
bit of
not that
luck, we'll catch them
I
completely
dislike
off
them. It's just
guard,
I
not
don't,
even notice
I
them.
haven't had enough of them to say that I love them. You know what I mean? Like I don't think you can have something once as like as a tiny little ingredient in something and say that you love it, because I don't really know what they're like. I have a better plan. You wait here and I'll take care of it. Honestly, in games where I'm like a sneaky archer, specifically Skyrim or Oblivion, I'd rather do it on my own. I don't want a companion with me. I just want to take care of it on my own because everyone else is just going to get in the way. That did look good once you find a better picture. I need to find a picture of Zappy Conka. I'm excited to get into more shroom stuff. Addy 2026. Absolutely. Honestly, any kind of shroom. Not the ones that kill you, but any kind. I'm kind of down. Ironically ill, how are you? I hope you're doing well.
All right, if you
I hope you're having a
insist,
nice
but we'll
day.
come running if it's something that's gotten out of hand.
I saw you in whose chat did I see you in earlier? I said hi to you. I know I saw you today. I don't remember which chat it was though. I was in several people's streams today. That's the thing. When it was Ariel's, okay, it was in Ariel's chat. Okay. When you hang out in multiple people's streams in a day, sometimes you don't remember where you saw someone. Oh, okay, we immediately have dangerous stuff going on here. So I am hoping that is a storm cloak. We're gonna save because also I haven't saved since I arrived here. So I think saving here is a good idea. But we're gonna ambush these soldiers. We're gonna take them out one by one. They're not gonna know what hit them, okay, chat? They're not gonna have a clue. Okay, it's right down here. Is it really this easy? Is it really gonna be this easy, chat? Oh, okay. Oh, no problem. They found me. But I'm also a very good shot. Except when I miss, of course. Then it was the game breaking. You know, there was a glitch clearly if I miss a shot. See, look at that glitch. That was a glitch. Hey, do I need to attack this guy even? Are they gonna take care of him? I don't want to accidentally hit one of them. That's the main worry that I have. Okay, we're good. Oh, I can get that one. Okay, we're good. They're all piled up here. That was extremely easy. I will say that was extremely easy. We're going to loot them, though. We're going to loot them. We have to... Do I even need to loot them? They're not going to have anything that useful for me. I don't think so, anyways. I guess I'll take the mead and my arrow back. That's about it. This game is such a classic. I also need to give Elden Ring another try. I can't do games like Elden Ring or Dark Souls. I'm not good enough for them. I'll be fully honest. I'm not good enough. I'm not that hardcore of a gamer. The main issue with games like Dark Souls and Elden Ring for me, I think they're fantastic games. Obviously, they are like works of art and they're beautiful looking and I love the lore in these games. I've watched people play them before a little bit. I do not deal well with the difficulty. If I die more than 4 or 5 times to a boss, I just get frustrated. I'm no longer having fun. Elden Ring looks amazing, but I can't not good. I can't
This one isn't going
I can't not good at those. I understand what you're saying. It just like tripped up my brain for a second. Yeah, if I die more than like 3 or 4 or 5 times to a single boss or a single enemy in general, it doesn't have to be a boss, I'm so ready to just give up. Okay, where are we going? We're going back exactly where we went to, where we came from. So here's the thing about this playthrough, chat. This is a no fast travel or minimal fast travel playthrough. I decided before I started playing this that I was not going to do any fast travel. And I've come to regret that a little bit sometimes, but also it's kind of nice just exploring the world and walking to places. Makes it feel a little bit more important. I don't know. So that's what we're doing. We're going to walk all the way back where we just came from. I do allow me to fast travel from, where is it? Right here, Iverstead, up to High Hrothgar, right up here. Because I don't want to walk up and down this mountain constantly. But I have to get a wagon to Iverstead first. I can't just fast travel from anywhere up to High Hrothgar. I have to get to Iverstead first. That's my rule. Sorry, anxiety is making typing an effort at the moment. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry that you're struggling with anxiety right now. I feel that, though. I feel that. I'm an anxious person myself. I am an anxious person myself, I will say. I like that. I didn't know fast travel in my last Breath of the Wild playthrough. It makes it feel like it truly, it makes me appreciate the game world more. That's a big part of it. The idea that I had behind it was that so much in Skyrim, as you play it, you end up just kind of missing so much of the world because you are fast traveling so much that by the time you get halfway through the game, you're barely even paying attention to things going on in the world. And the world is so beautiful in this game. Like it's handcrafted. And it's nice to be able to, you know, see it. Oh, is that a spider? Those are spiders for sure. Yep. Okay, we're gonna deal with them because I don't want them following me for a mile. Did it die? I think did I kill it? Yeah, I killed it. Okay, we're good. We're good. Dragon's Dogma was good for that in the original release. Fast travel was a limited item, mostly only back to the main hub. Oh, interesting. I think I would love to try more games that are kind of inspired by like the Elder Scrolls games and the Fallout games. I think that'd be wonderful. But I often worry that if I try and play one of those games, I'm just going to be comparing it to like the Elder Scrolls games. Oh, we have another skeever. Okay, dealt with. I'm very strong. I did do the thing where you make a skill legendary. Okay, apparently I've missed some perks. I made my archery skill legendary. So I had my archery at 100. And once you get a skill you use a lot, or like most of your skills that you use a lot to 100, it makes it really difficult to level up because you're no longer up. Your important skills that you're using all the time are no longer leveling up. And you need those to level up in order to actually level up your main level. I'm saying level a lot. But I made the skill legendary and it set it back down to like 15. And so I'm in the process of leveling it back up from 15 back up to 100. And when it was down at 15, enemies were a nightmare to deal with. It made the game difficult again, which is kind of cool. Because when you get to a high level in this game, a lot of times you're just one-shotting enemies. And that's cool. It makes you feel powerful, but it does kind of get rid of the challenge of the game. Not that Skyrim is like an ultra challenging game or anything, but it's nice to have a little bit. You don't want to kill every enemy in one hit, you know? I want an enemy to be able to knock me down to, you know, a quarter of health potentially if I'm not like playing it well. But that's where I think some people, I remember reading a thread on Reddit where somebody was trying to make Skyrim super difficult. They had their like difficulty slider cranked up to the max. And then they had like some mods installed to increase the difficulty and stuff. And they were still complaining that the game wasn't difficult enough. And I think that's a little insane. like if it gets to a point where all of the enemies are just, they kill you in one hit and it takes you a million hits to kill them. Like, I don't find that very fun. But I guess some people do. And I guess that's fine. You know, if they enjoy that and that's what they want to get out of a game, more power to them. It's not for me, though. For me, Skyrim is about walking around, looking at the beautiful environment, fighting some enemies every once in a while, and then just kind of chilling. You know, update. I'm making BLT pizza for dinner. That sounds good. Again, I'm imagining a vegetarian version of that. Oh, what is this? I see movement. Is it just a deer? I think it's just a deer. But if there's a deer over there and it's running, there might be something trying to kill it. So we're going to avoid that. Yeah, I hope it's super yummy as well. I love pizza. Pizza is one of my favorite meals. Chat, do you have favorite pizza toppings? I am a big olive person. I love me some olives. I love black olives. I love green olives. So welcome on in, Bo. Here's a couple lizards for you as well. We'll spam it a little bit. Yeah, I know you like pineapple, Bo. Banana peppers. You know what? I love jalapenos on my pizza. And I've had banana peppers once or twice. I should probably look into doing more with banana peppers on my pizza, to be honest. I've done a lot of different various things on pizza, and I'm sure there's some stuff out there that I haven't tried yet. It's absolutely delicious. Sauerkraut. I've never had sauerkraut in my life. I honestly couldn't even tell you off the top of my head what sauerkraut is. Is that cabbage? Is it cabbage? Am I thinking of something else? Might be cabbage. Pepperoni, pineapple, and jalapenos. I can get behind the jalapenos there for sure. Oh, bear. We got a cave bear. We're dealing with the bear though. Thankfully, bear's not that difficult. It's more annoying dealing with the wolves when you have like 3 or 4 wolves running around you, and then you miss some of your shots. So annoying. Good crowd is amazing, but I say that as a German. Okay, I'm not gonna say I'm German because that's insane. I mean, maybe not insane. Being a little hyperbolic here. I have German lineage. I'm not gonna call myself German though. So good, it's pickled cabbage. Okay, yes, pickled cabbage. I was close then. I've never had it. I should probably try it. If everyone here is saying that it's good, I should probably check it out. Hawaiian pizza is the goat. I do respect a good pineapple pizza. Okay, everyone else in here is on the other aisle. I don't mess around with pineapple on pizza. I like truly. It's a little bit of a meme, to be honest. I like to joke around with people about hating pineapple on pizza. I think y'all should do whatever you want with your pizza. However, an argument that I do throw out there, and it matters how you react to it. Okay, how do y'all feel about banana on pizza? Banana on pizza, huh? Because if you are a person that is pro pineapple on pizza, but you're like, no, I would not try banana on pizza, you're a hypocrite. Which is also fine. You can be a hypocrite. That's fine. I used to put sriracha and honey, but RIP sriracha is not the same no more. Did sriracha change or something? As long as the pineapple chunks aren't too big. I could see that as well. Like if they're large pineapple chunks, maybe it's a little bit too overpowering then. I have Austrian heritage and American sauerkraut is gross. The sweetness from the pineapple I can't do on savory foods like a pizza. You and me, same wavelength there. That's exactly how it is for me. I can't do like anything sweet on a pizza. It's not for me. For me, pizza should be more savory. Banana on pizza, that's a thing. Apparently banana on pizza is a thing in Sweden. Apparently that it's more like a Swedish like dessert pizza sort of thing, but they put banana on the pizza, and it doesn't sound like it's for me. I would try a banana pizza. Okay, I respect that. I respect it. Not a fan of cooked banana. That's my main issue with the concept, but I am not opposed to trying. Okay, again, I respect it. I respect it.
Good work. I'll send
Being a German that's living in the US these days is just sad because I can't get my favorite foods anymore. Oh my goodness! Criminal Anatomy, thank you so much for the raid. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Let me switch over to my I can't just chatting. Hello everyone. I hope you're all doing well. How was the Overwatch, Criminal? How was the Overwatch? I know you were playing a bunch of that earlier because I stopped in before my stream. Doing good. How is Skyrim? Skyrim's going well. We just ambushed a cart where it was on the little camp and stuff. We killed some of the soldiers, and now we're finally making it back to turn in the quest. It was rough, but hey, still had fun. I'm glad you had fun. For anyone coming over from that raid, my name is Irradiated. I go by Addy. I'm a variety streamer. I just kind of play whatever I want. However, I do tend to like stick to a game and I try to beat it at least on stream. I don't generally jump from game and where I start a game and then I give up on it and move to another game. I usually try and finish it on stream just because it feels fair, you know? If I'm putting in the time and other people are putting in the time to watch me play a game, I like to try and beat it. So yeah, that's my thing. I like to play games. I like to play lots of games, a wide variety of them. Let me switch back over to the game here. Yeah, we finished a quest. It was good. It was good. It wasn't very difficult at all. We just had to like kill a couple soldiers and they went down extremely quick. They went down so quick. Breakfast pizza is really good. I agree, Bo. My preference is just jumbo Boston pepperonis and feta cheese sprinkle on the top. Have you ever done cheese pizza where you do like a normal pizza and then you get cheddar on it? Cheddar on a pizza? Very good. Very good. Also, I love your shirt. Thank you so much, Powerpuff Girls. Anyone a fan of Powerpuff Girls? I need to know everyone's favorite cartoons now, okay? I need to know everyone's favorite cartoons. What cartoons did you grow up with? I grew up with like SpongeBob. And what else did I watch? I remember before school, there was always SpongeBob and then Fairly Odd Parents. Man, what a lineup. What a lineup. That fort is good as ours. So she wants me to take over a fort. We can do that. That'll be easy. Jimmy Neutron. That was also on before school at one point in my life. I remember that. I was Blossom for Halloween one year. We loved that. I didn't know that you liked Powerpuff Girls, Bo. I had no idea. Where is this this fort that we have to take over? Let me make sure I have that quest equipped first. I can't do sweetness on savory foods as a whole, really. I've come around to sesame chicken though. Yeah, I'm not into like sweetness on savory. I agree with that for sure. Okay, let's see. I was Bubbles. Okay, so we have almost. We need a Buttercup now. Was anyone in here Buttercup for Halloween? And then we've got the whole gang. Okay, there we go. I need to make sure that was equipped. Over here, next to Riften. Okay, so we're just gonna walk to Riften and then go up. That's our plan. Samurai Jack, that was a good one too. Dexter's Lab and Powerpuff Girls, Blossom is the best. I think, truly, I am Blossom. I'm more Blossom than Bubbles or Buttercup, even though I wish I was Buttercup. Like, I certainly wish I was more Buttercup. Because Buttercup is sick. But it's not me. Cannot stay long, but we'll be lurking. Hope you have a good rest of your stream. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for the raid. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night, criminal. Okay, I didn't want to be here. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. I didn't know what I was walking into. I didn't know what I was walking into. I'm running over to the camp here, and I'm hoping they follow me over, and all of these soldiers help me. Okay? That's our plan. That's our plan right now, okay? We're also going to do a quick save while we try and deal with them. Okay. Dexter's Lab, Foster Home for Imaginary Kids, Billy and Mandy, Scooby-Doo, also favorites of mine. Absolutely. Okay, this was a great plan. This was a wonderful plan. Running over here to get these guys to help me out. Ooh. We did it. We did it, chat. They're going to take them out for me. OG Scooby-Doo helped me learn English. We love that. I've heard from a lot of people that, like, American media and, like, TV shows and movies and stuff help them, like, learn English. That's a really, really common thing. Okay, we're good. I'm going to not go over in that direction again, though. I'm going to go down here and follow the road. Okay, we learned, and we're going to put that into action. We're going to follow the road. So we do not bump into just like Forsworn, because they will destroy me. They will destroy me. Got an Insta comment, I look like Velma, and I was like, I'm only flattered by this. Yeah, that's, okay. I've had multiple people on Instagram and TikTok try to insult me. I know that they were trying to insult me because they were saying mean things. They were saying that I look like Bella Ramsey. I don't, but I'm like, okay, if you're trying to insult me by saying that I look like someone, at least like pick someone who's ugly. Like that's a weird, it's weird to try to insult someone by like comparing them to someone who's like actually attractive. It's very, I don't know what the strategy is there. I can see that, but like that's not an insult. See, I agree it's not an insult. I do not see it. But like it's definitely not an insult. However, I think it is very much internet people. It's incel behavior. Let's say what it is, okay? It's incel behavior. Just like people who think that like attractive people are ugly. That's what it is. That's what it is. I used to get called Zuko in high school. Then I met the voice actor in my early 20s. That's so cool though. No, voice actors are super chill in general. I think I'd much rather meet a voice actor than like an actual actor. I think an actual actor, I might be a little nervous, but if I meet like a voice actor, that's just going to be a chill time, you know? Because like voice actors, they're real actors and they're famous, but they're a little bit more down to earth, I think. Not that like all celebrities, like there are obviously plenty of celebrities who are down to earth, but I think like real celebrities have to like play a little bit more cool and they have to be more careful. Yeah, I'm gonna allow this. Sorry, Automod apparently didn't like the word incel. Was about to say the same. That's incel talk because they want to act like Bella's not pretty because they're not anime waifu. And yeah, that's 100% what it is. They don't think that they look like Ellie from Last of Us, and so they're upset because they wanted like super hot person to play this role. That's mostly the complaint, I think. Tons of voice actors. Oh yeah, no, different like cons and stuff like that. Absolutely, they go to different cons. Yeah, I would love to go to like any sort of con, to be honest, because I think it'd be sick because I've never been to one. I think going to one would be sick. Comic Con would be sick as well. Don't they have one in like I didn't realize Bella went by there. I think they use all pronouns. I tend to default to they them for people who use like if they use like all pronouns just because it feels better to me, but I think that they are fine with she, her, and he, him as well. At least that's what I think so. And that's where I also default to they them as well, because I think that's how it works, but I don't know 100%. So but yeah, I want to go to like some sort of convention or something. I think conventions are cool. And okay, bear, where's the bear? It's dark. I hear it. It's over there. It is. Also, I heard okay. Oh, what's going on here? Are these bandits or are they friends? They're bandits. I see it. Okay, we're gonna take them out. We're gonna actually try and kill the bandit first, because the bandits are gonna be tougher than the bear, and this way I at least have a bear fighting for me a little bit. I missed that shot. Don't know how I missed that. Gotta be supportive of my fellow theys. Absolutely. You're right. Bella goes by they them. Okay, so it's fully just they them. I remember I vaguely remember something about potentially them being okay with other pronouns, but I don't remember fully. Okay, so that's why I just went safe with it. But yeah, we definitely have to be supportive of our fellow they thems. Because I use she, her, and they them. But I think in general, like if I had to choose which one to go by, I'd probably choose they them. Like if I could only go by one of them. Which thankfully we don't live in a world where we can only go by one set of pronouns. There was definitely a bear I just heard again. But maybe I'm safe. I'm far enough away. Maybe we're just good. Yeah, that's what Wiki says, but I don't know if they changed their mind. That's fair. That's fair. Wikipedia is not always up to date on stuff like that. Also, one thing I love about Skyrim is this sort of thing right here. Also, welcome on in, Toast. Hope you're doing well. This sort of thing right here, okay? There's water out here. And then this is just dried up, which is sick. Like having a little area where like the water kind of goes up to where there would be a river, but it's kind of dried out. And you can kind of see like there was a river here, but there's no river here anymore. So cool. Like, I love that sort of design decision where you can kind of see like a dried up river. It would be so easy to just make this another little river off to the side, but this is extra character that I like. I like the sort of stuff where you can kind of see nature existing in interesting ways in games. I just don't pay attention to celebrities. Case in point, I had to look up below to see a picture of them to figure out who they were. That's fair. That's so fair. I'm not tapped into celebrity culture either. Oh, we got wolves. We got wolves. I'm not tapped super into it. I pay just enough attention to know who people are for the most part. And then maybe if there's like drama that is like actually a big deal, I'll maybe know. But beyond that, I don't pay that much attention. Because I don't think it's necessarily super healthy to just pay attention to strangers and all their drama and stuff. I think it also because there's a lot of celebrities and there's no way I can care about all of the drama, right? Okay. Also, in about 8 minutes, I'm going to have to run ads. So if you're thinking about grabbing a snack or grabbing something to eat or using the bathroom, you can, if you can hold it, or if you're just kind of barely hungry, if you wait 8 minutes, that'd be your perfect opportunity to go get some food, snacks, or go use the bathroom. So I'd let everyone know, so that way they don't go and grab snacks or do all that stuff right now. Okay, we've made it to Riften. We've made it to Riften. We're good here now. I don't actually need to go into Riften. No, we're not at Riften yet. We're almost there. I'm at the outskirts of Riften. Okay. I thought this was Riften immediately. I mean, technically we're at Riften. This would be Riften city limits, I think. It's just on the outskirts here where we actually have like stuff. And then there's Riften. My pizza will be ready in exactly 8 minutes. That's such good timing. That is such good timing. I'm so excited for you as well because I love pizza. I decided to have pasta today instead of pizza. I don't regret the decision, but I do want pizza now as well. Yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone's doing well. You've been playing Roblox, Toast? You got a ban? You got banned? How did you get banned? Oh, you said something about equality? Sometimes, like, I wonder if it's one of those things where it was intentional or not, because I think sometimes like the robot bans and stuff where it's just like an auto ban, I think sometimes they're just like overly sensitive, kind of like how like Automod on Twitch sometimes will catch a message that doesn't actually say anything that's bad. So I wonder if that's something you could maybe just even appeal. You might just be able to send in an appeal, or if it's not that long, maybe you just kind of sit through it and it's fine. Wait, do I want to go into Riften and sell anything? Maybe I want to sell something. Let me look at my inventory. I'm at 220. You know what? Let me go in. Let me wait for the day to actually begin so I can start selling some stuff. I'm going to press the T button to wait for a few hours. And then I'll sell some stuff. I think that's a good idea. We should definitely sell some stuff. Okay. We need to wait a little bit longer than that. Can't appeal, it's only 54 minutes. Okay, it doesn't, it's fine. Then, you know, you can suffer through that. But yeah, also happy International Women's Month. What is the official name? I know it's Women's Month. I forget the official name. Also, what store do I want to go to? This person's outside, so I don't need to go inside. You got it. Smart, chat. I'm smart. I remember things. Women's History Month. It's the whole month, chat. Has anyone done anything for the month to celebrate women? I don't know what I would do. I'm streaming. That's it. That's how I'm celebrating. Okay, we don't need to sell a lot of stuff, to be honest. We don't have a lot of stuff that's like super heavy on us. There. That's all we need to sell, really. I just wanted to sell a few things to gain a little bit of inventory space back, just because it's a smart idea. Since we're in a town and we can do that, we might as well. I made red velvet cupcakes to celebrate going affiliate and just being a girl. Oh, congratulations on gaining affiliate. Congrats on that. Also, Toast, a 40 stream streak. That's incredible. You've been here for 40 streams in a row. You haven't missed a single stream. That's crazy. That's so many streams in a row. I went to an art fair. There was only AFAB artists yesterday. That's also really cool. Was there any really cool art there? Was there anything that specifically stood out for you? Saw a post that was like, interesting, the International Women's Day is in daylight saving. So women still only get 23 hours, not a full day. It's true. They hate us. They hate us because they ain't us, honestly. Also, isn't this game beautiful? Like, I have some mods installed, but they're just texture mods and stuff. But this is gorgeous. This is a game that came out in the early 2010s, and you can make it look like this. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. Welcome back, Jaden. You got some ice cream? What kind of ice cream did you get? Also, chat, favorite ice creams? Let me know. I'm a big vanilla bean fan, okay? I really like vanilla ice cream in general, and ice creams that don't have any like chunks of anything in it. I like ice cream with chunks in it, but there's something about the texture of just a smooth ice cream with like nothing in it. Okay, they're all ready. They're ready to fight. Okay. They're urging me ahead. So we're going to go in and do this. We're going to take care of these storm cloaks. Can I get the shot? Can I get it? They moved just into my shot there. They were moving and I wasn't sure if I was going to hit them. Am I going to hit them? I missed. That was just over the head. Okay, there are a lot of them left. Mint chocolate chip bow. So Reese's candy bar sundae. That sounds absolutely delicious. Pistachio and honey. That sounds amazing as well. I also am a big fan of like Oreo ice cream. Like that's always good. I'm a big fan of like cheesecake ice cream. That's also amazing. Or what about like ice cream with like Heath in it? With like little like Heath bites and stuff in it. That's so good. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're gonna... Oh, how'd you get in there, sir? He's in there. I also like matcha and coffee, but not together. Okay, I can't get in from that way. I need to jump over. Oh my god. I don't want to be in the way of that guy. Also, my arrow bounced off. Okay, I hit him. I hit him that time. There are a lot of them, by the way. Oh, my arrow bounced again. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Okay, my arrow doesn't work here. We need to jump over. We need to jump. Let me in. Let me in. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much for breaking that for me. Okay, I'm focusing. I'm focusing, chat. I'm locked in. I'm trying to lock in anyways. Had some Earl Grey ice cream once. I think I've had an ice cream like that as well, actually. And it was really, really good. Like tea-flaced, or tea-flaced? Tea... What was I even trying to say when I messed up tea-flaced? What was I even trying to say in that string of words? Tea-flavored. I think that's what I was trying to do. Tea-flavored things doesn't sound like tea-flavored ice cream doesn't sound like it'd be amazing. But it actually is. It actually is absolutely amazing. I also need to heal. I really need to heal. My health isn't like too low where I'm gonna like die yet. You know, a couple hits maybe I'll die. But I should get ahead of it. I should get ahead of it. Okay. Potion of minor healing. Plentiful healing. That's the one I want. I want the plentiful healing one. Okay. You've been dealt with. You've been dealing with. Okay. That guy is done. Okay. We're going to take care of these two as well. Okay. 47% remaining. We don't need to kill a lot more of them, which is sick. How did I miss that shot? How did I miss that shot? Okay. There's one more down here somewhere. Okay, there's a huge gaggle of them over here. Also, that's a great word, gaggle. You don't hear people say gaggle enough, in my opinion. I feel like gaggle should be just as common as the word group. I think the world would be a better place if people talked about gaggles of things. Okay, I do need to run my ads here. I'll run my ads once I finish killing the last guy that I need to. Because then I think we'll just have to walk back somewhere. Okay, 20% remaining. Where are you? There's a bunch over here. There's so many of them. Okay, we dealt with them. Okay, there's like 3 of them over here. Okay, this guy's being double teamed over here. That's unfair. I'm gonna try and help you. Nope, they're dead. I was too late, chat. I was too late, and because of that, they died. That's on me. That's on me. I'm very sorry, Greg. I don't know if his name was Greg, but I'm calling him Greg. Okay, there's 2 up here. A little giggle, a little gaggle would make the world a little better. Man, if you could figure out that last word, you know, instead of better, if you can figure out a word that rhymes with that really well, you know, a little giggle, a little gaggle would make the world a little, I don't know. There's something there, right? I also just got an achievement. I don't know what it was exactly. Also, welcome on in, Joss. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a nice night. I was gonna say day, but it's probably closer to night now, honestly. A little bagel. Ooh, that might be it. That might be it. Maybe. Do we like that, chat? Also, how does everyone say bagel? I feel like I don't know how I say it. I say it like bagel and then bagel.
Oui, baguette.
Also, let me run the ads now. I do need to run the ads. And so go grab yourself a snack, something to drink, use the bathroom. I'll be here. I'll be here. Let me head to wherever I need to now, I think is the plan. Where do I need to go? Reunification. The question is just done. There's nowhere I need to go specifically to turn in this quest. However, I do need to report to General Tullius. Bagel. Bagel. It's one of those words. It's one of those words that is truly, when you say it multiple times, it loses all semblance of a real word. We're like bagel, 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 bagel. It doesn't sound like a real word anymore. Well, I'm gonna head down here to Riften, and we're gonna get a cart up to Solitude, because that is where I need to go talk to General Tullius. And so that's what I'm about to do here. 2 minutes of ads. Yep, there's probably like 2 minutes left max here. It's not too bad though. It's once per hour, so most people can kind of just plan around it and just go grab some snacks if they need to. Crayon, 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 crayon. It's hard to say how I actually say the word because you're asking me to say it. And so now I'm like being intentional about how I'm saying it. If you caught me just saying the word crayon, you know, I think that might be how I say it. Crayon. I think that's it. That's the way I actually say it. Crayon. I'm going to go draw with a crayon. Yeah, that's it. That's it. 1000%. Okay, here's the cart. Here is the cart. We're going to head up to Solitude. I'm going to put my bow away as well so I don't look so threatening. Walking up to them.
Where do you want to go?
Okay, here we go. Solitude. 20 gold. I can afford that. I have like 100,000 gold. We're doing it. We're doing it, chat. Also, I didn't talk about my drinks earlier. What my first drink here? It's a fruit punch power armor. It's very delicious. And then my second drink here, it's an orange mango sparkling water. So those are my drinks. I forgot to talk about it at the beginning of the stream. I usually introduce my drinks. Today, I just forgot to. I'm gonna wait a couple more hours than that. Actually, I want it to be daytime. I like nighttime in Skyrim, but this is the time of day I like the best. This is beautiful. Man, I would love to live in a location that looked like this. I think that would be so nice. Also, here's some more lizards, Joss. Thank you for the lizard. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Man, this would be amazing. I want to get up here and get a better view. Can I get up over here? Where is a ledge I can go to? I want to get a really good view of this. Let me see. Can I get up here? Yes. Okay. Here's what we want. We want to get up here. And I want to try and look out. I want to be up here. No, game! I want the game to let me up there. Also, welcome back from the ads, everyone. We just arrived in Solitude where we're trying to go. So you did not miss anything. Hey, do you know what Moon Mist ice cream is? No, I apparently can't get on that. I just wanted to take a look over that ledge and see the view. Game doesn't want me to see a good view. Basically cheap cotton candy. Honestly though, I'm for it. I'm for it. Also, is there a world in which cotton candy isn't cheap? Is there like expensive cotton candy? Bo, you would know. Bo, you absolutely would know if there is like expensive cotton candy that's like high grade top tier cotton candy. I'm sure it actually is a thing, but I feel like 99% of cotton candy is just cheap cotton candy. Like I've never gone to a fair or like a carnival and been like, hey, I want some cotton candy. And then they tried to charge me like $20 for it. not cheap, but like bootlegger. There's a word that I can't remember. Okay, so there are different grades of cotton candy apparently. I did not know this.
Taking control of the rift was a great victory.
Okay, we
Alfred
did a
must
good
be
job
rather
here
nervous
apparently.
with us so close to his doorstep.
Also, anyone,
You've
if you're
come a
not
long way.
familiar
I don't
with
think
my
we could do
channel,
without you.
I do have in
I'm
my
hereby
channel
raising you
redeems
to tribune.
a album
Congratulations.
recommendation redeem.
Here,
So if you click on it,
take this gift
you'll get an
as a
album
sign of the
recommendation.
Empire's
I have
appreciation.
there's over 1,000 albums in there that you could get recommended, and they're all albums that I really enjoy. It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. Chronically Ill, your random album recommendation for today is Foxhead Stalk This Land by Close Lobsters. That is an incredible jangle pop record from the 80s. Super catchy. It's so good. It's kind of like dancey almost. Like the rhythms in it are they're really good, like bass and drums, but then the guitars are really sparkly sounding. I believe they're a Scottish band. Such a good record. We got the banana, we got the grape, we got the bubble gum, all in one ice cream.
You're needed in
Man,
Winterhold. Report
I
to Martin Kemp this.
want some ice cream now, chat. I want some ice cream. Apparently I'm
You'll be
doing something
whatever
here for
Rick
them.
tells you to do.
Of course.
And I expect
Jangle
you
Pop,
to
sick.
find
I
creative
love
ways
Jangle
to
Pop.
disrupt
I love me some
stormcloaks.
jangly, sparkly guitars. Also, I came in here guns a-blazing with my opinions. I'm sorry, y'all don't hate me. I love you. I hope you're all doing good. We are doing good. No, we love it. We love the opinions,
God
Joss.
be with you.
Actually, we want more opinions. Give us more opinions. Tell us what you think about all sorts of things, okay? Just also, I want to hear about like stereotypical Canadian things. What do you think of okay, rank the provinces. What is your favorite province and what's your least favorite province? Tell us, Joss. Let's get controversial here. Okay, where are we going here? Let me actually make sure that the quest is activated. I guess that's an important thing. Winterhold hold. Okay. I know where to go. I know where to go. We're going to go to the carriage. And we're going to get on the carriage and go to Winterhold, I think. I think that's the strat here. Maybe? We need to go over here, apparently. So actually, we'd be better off going to Dawnstar. Good thing I looked. I think Parthenos is on. Jaws? What do you mean? What do you mean? Ontario last, Nova Scotia number 1. You know what? I don't think Ontario can be last when Alberta exists. I don't think it works. I think Alberta has to be last. Ontario can be second to last or third to last. Like maybe you put Saskatchewan in and towards the bottom as well. You definitely do. You definitely do. Newfoundland goated. I could see that. I could see that. I could definitely see that. Interesting. I need to hear reasonings behind the ratings. I think there are a lot of good reasons probably for all of them, to be fair. I mean, Alberta is just, it's America, but Canada. That's what Alberta is. Like, do you remember back when like, it was like towards like the beginning of COVID, all of those like truckers and stuff that were like protesting, that was in Alberta, I believe. Pretty sure that was Alberta. Also, they probably were in Saskatchewan as well, to be fair.
Where do you want to go?
But then, yeah, Ontario people, I could see that they're cocky or self-centered because I mean, like Toronto is such a big city and a lot of Canada, like a lot of the cultural Canadian stuff is just in Toronto or like Ontario in general. Y'all ever watch Letterkenny Shoresy? I haven't, but I'm aware of it. Our provinces like states, kind of. They're a little different than states, but like, I'm like a Canadian could explain it better than me, I'm sure, but they are different than states. But for all intents and purposes, they kind of are just states. Okay, here we are. We're in Dawnstar. We don't actually need to be here in Dawnstar, but we do need to be near Dawnstar. So this is the best place to go. Let's see. Our province like states, yeah. I hate Toronto for the exact reason. Hating Toronto is kind of crazy, considering Toronto is probably also like a large chunk of like your GDP. Like, I feel like a lot of your economy kind of is centered around Ontario. Someone will find you. There are a lot of people from Ontario as well. Statistically, a good chunk of Canadians that might be in here that would get upset at you would be from Ontario as well, because I believe Ontario is also, in terms of population, the largest province probably. I'm assuming so. And then maybe like BC is second, just because of Vancouver, because Vancouver is huge, and Vancouver has like large suburbs as well. You have like Surrey and Langley, Abbotsford. You know, you have these large suburbs that also have lots of people. So I'm guessing that's probably second. And then Ontario is definitely first. Third, probably Quebec, right? That would make a lot of sense to me. Because again, you have like multiple large cities that are going to have a sizable population. And then it's probably Alberta or Saskatchewan. I don't know. Something like I got the first like 2 or 3 correct, so I'm pretty happy with that. Still thinking about my 2nd grade pen pal from Canada. Hope she's well. That's so sweet. Yeah, it is interesting. I had a pen pal at one point as well. It was an online pen pal. There was like a pen pal. The pronunciation. You probably annoyed the Newfoundlanders. Newfoundlanders. What? How did I? Can I just call them Newfies? I mean, that's a dog breed, but can I just call them Newfies? Or is that super insulting? Newfoundland. I'm gonna call it Newfoundland. just to really upset you. Yeah, Canadians have a bit of a chip on their shoulder, don't they? Just trying to piss off all the Canadian chatters now. Okay, have they like killed all of them already, basically? What are we doing here? Wait. What was happening? Oh, there was a single Stormcloak soldier here.
What are your thoughts on all this?
Yeah, I think Toast does. Maybe a little bit, to be honest. Oh, you only got candy, Joss? We love candy, though. We are for that. What kind of candy? What kind of candy would you have right now if you had candy? Unless you do have candy. I'm a big candy person. I like candy. I haven't had candy in a while, though. I'll be honest with you. It's been a little bit since I've had some candy. I definitely prefer like non-fruity flavored candy. I like candy that's more like savory isn't the right word, but I like candy that's more of a like maybe where there's a chocolate coating. I like Butterfinger. I like Kit Kat. I like Heath bars. I like things more in that sort of realm, I think. Okay, we're gonna have to go. We have to rescue someone from Fort Castav. I can do that. I can absolutely do that. The Jolly Rancher gummies. That does sound good. That does sound really good. Okay, let's see. Where are we heading from here? So I don't need that on my map. Just the random marker up there. Where is this fort? I'm gonna have to like activate this quest probably, aren't I? I can do that though. I'm good with that. Okay. As long as I doesn't walk on the black rocks at Peggy's. This means nothing to me. Chad is getting too Canadian now. we need to lessen the Canadian influence in chat because now I don't understand what's happening. Okay, where is this fort? Where is this fort? I can't find it, chat. I can't find the fort. Does anyone see a marker on the map that's pointing towards Fort Castav? I don't see it. Okay, I'm gonna make sure it is activated. Okay, I'm gonna just put in the mark. It's right here. Fort Castav's right there. We need to be down here. I think I have to walk down through here. Wayward Pass. Oh, that's a little annoying. We do not walk on the black rocks. The black rocks are too close to the water. High tides and sudden big waves. So do we all agree that Parthenax is hot, or is that? I'm gonna need more details from you, Joss. What makes Parthenax hot? I need more details here. I need to be convinced. Okay, you're gonna have to convince me before I agree with you. Okay. Now, also, Joss, I don't know if you knew this. The voice actor for Parthenax, Charles Martinet, who famously, up until literally the latest mainline Mario game, the voice actor for Mario. So, in other words, Parthenax. In Mario, same person. His voice, his structure. Again, you love Mario. You're really into Mario, Joss. Yeah, you didn't know that. You didn't know that. But now you do. And now whenever Mario's going, yippee, you're gonna be like, wow, that's a hot voice. Man, this is changing your world. Okay, we have to deal with these wolves because it's Skyrim and wolves are everywhere. Oh no, what have you done? Yep, you now have a Mario fetish. It's not my fault, Joss. I was just lending you the information, but it was in your heart all along, okay, Joss? All this time you've thought Mario was hot, but you didn't know why, and now you do. And it's all thanks to me. Okay, I think I'm going the right way. I need to get up here and get through. There's like a gap over here that goes through the mountains. Hey, Labudka, how are you? I hope you're doing well. We are doing some Skyrim today. I took a month and a week off from Skyrim, but we are officially back. We are officially back, baby. It's a me, Parthenax. There we go. That's my Mario voice. That's probably about the best I can do. But that is my Mario voice. What is attacking me? I should save as well, chat. I should make a redeem that tells me to save. I think that'd be a great redeem. Hey, are both of these people bad? I actually don't need to worry about them at all. I'm just gonna run past them. I today painted 3 emojis for my channel. We love that. Ooh, I'm gonna take a look at these. So we got a puppy. That's your dog. We got a cat. That's your cat. Oh, and then we have another cat. These are actually really, really good, by the way. These are really nice looking. You did a great job with those, Labudka. You're a good artist. And I suppose also at a larger scale, they probably look really good as well. Hey, Auntie, how are you? I hope you're having a nice day. It's been a little bit. I haven't seen you in a while. How have you been? How have you been feeling? I've been meaning to send you a message to check on you, and I keep getting distracted. I'm sorry about that. Having a weirdly good Monday? We love that, though. We do love that. Feeling okay? Been resting a lot? I'm glad you've been getting some rest, though, because you do deserve it. You do deserve good rest. Okay, let's see. Who is this? What do they want? Who is this person? Talsgar the Wanderer. I feel like I've talked to them before. What are you doing out here? Is that a bird or a dragon? I saw a shadow and it scared me. I'm your auntie. Your random album recommendation for today is Cub by Wonder Horse. That is a great indie rock record. Super good. I highly recommend it. Obviously, I recommend it. It's in my list. Okay, I don't need to worry about this person. I don't need to worry about them. They're telling me stuff. It's none of my business, okay? It's none of my business. Man, what a beautiful game, though. I took a month off from Skyrim, and I feel rejuvenated. I could go for another 25 streams of Skyrim, and it would be wonderful. Okay, we need to go over here. We are heading in the right direction. Yeah, I just needed a little bit of a break from Skyrim. I did a lot of it for a while. And sometimes you just need to play some other games. Cub by Wonder Horse. This sounds like a new Old Spice scent. It does a little bit, doesn't it? It definitely does. I always feel like, do I want to play Skyrim? I don't know. Then I boot it up and I end up playing for hours. Skyrim is that kind of game. You are not wrong at all. It's... I've said it before, but Skyrim is an evergreen game. Like, I think in 20 years, Skyrim is still going to be a great game to play. I mean, like, the new Elder Scrolls game will have been out by then. I think that'll be coming out probably within the next, like, couple of years. But I think there'll still be people that play Skyrim. I hope that, you know, the new Elder Scrolls game also gets played a lot and has, like, huge modding scene and stuff. I want that to be, you know, really, really successful as well. Not because I care that, like, Bethesda makes money or, like, Microsoft makes money. I don't care that the game is successful for, like, capitalism reasons. I hope that the game is successful so lots of people play it. So that way lots and lots of people make mods for it. And because I also want lots of people to like things that I like. It's a great game, and honestly with mods you can make it into so many different experiences. It's so true. It's so true. Canadian influence is growing, Addy. 2 Canadian English messages. Do you appreciate the extra Canadian language? I'm fine with Canadian language. I'm absolutely fine with all of you Canadians. I'm very fine with you. Yeah, we do love that you're having a good Monday, Auntie. We do love that. I was gonna bring up Sky Oblivion. I talked about a little bit about it earlier, but I'm really looking forward to Sky Oblivion. That should be coming out sometime this year. This is my expectation anyways. It hasn't like officially been announced that it will be out this year, but like they originally wanted to get it released by the end of last year, and they had to delay it into this year. So my assumption is that it comes out this year at some point, but it's all of Oblivion remade in the Skyrim engine. So you'll boot up Skyrim, but instead of playing Skyrim, you'll be playing Oblivion in it. And a lot of the dungeons are being like fully remade and made better and stuff like that. I'm very excited for it. I need to talk to this person first, I think. Gonna take a stroll to the Timmies at Micmac and get some Timbits. I know some of these words. Mostly the words in between the gibberish. Yeah, my therapist was like, actually, you've been having a good few months. And I was like, girl, I've been locked up in my apartment hating everyone. No, but that it's been good months. It's been really good hate.
What are we even doing up here? Guess Tullius wants to make sure everything's locked down.
Yeah, do you like? I've never been to a Tim Hortons in my life.
Anyway, I'm glad you're here.
I've never been to a Tim Hortons in my life. What is a Tim Hortons like?
But if we work together, we can.
Okay, they want more help here fighting.
There's a grate outside the wall.
What do they want? What do they want from me? I just need to know my role in this, and we'll be good. I'm also going to take a little bit of a drink. Tim Hortons is a donut shop. I know it's a donut shop, but I'm curious what it's exactly like. Like, is it like a Dunkin' Donuts, basically?
We'll stand guard out here and rush in as soon as we hear fighting.
Okay. I need to sneak into the fort. They're giving me the option to say I'm not much for sneaking, but that would be a lie. I'm all about the sneaking.
Wait until night.
It's all I do.
Trying to sneak in. Talos
Okay.
will serve you.
Here we go, chat. They want me to wait until nighttime to sneak in, but little do they know that I'm such a good sneaker in this game that I can literally sneak in during the day. However, I will wait until night because it will make my sneaking a little bit better. And I think that's a good thing. 10 o'clock seems like a great time. I assume Micmac was McDonald's, but Google says it might be a lot of different things in Canada. Canadian slang and stuff like that, I don't understand it. I do not understand it. A lot of other English-speaking countries call it Mac or Macas. Yeah, that's also true. It's also true. Micmac is Micmac Mall. That means nothing to me. Even your like translation attempt means nothing to me. Oh, there's one right there. I messed up. I messed up. They don't know. Nope. We're good. I'm just backing away. I'm backing away. Oh, it's a mall. Okay. We do love a good mall, to be honest. A good mall is nice. I'm a big fan of just walking around a mall and then maybe getting like some ice cream. That's a chill time. Get some like Cold Stone Creamery. Ooh, has anyone here had Cold Stone? Okay, do I want to steal anything from these barrels? There's probably nothing useful in there for me. We're gonna do a save as well. I think a save is an incredible decision to make. Skyrim and these Bethesda games have me in the habit, the compulsion really, to save every like 2 minutes. No matter what game I'm playing, I save every 2 minutes because I am terrified that the game's going to crash. We are going to steal stuff. What's in the chest? 100 septums? I'm taking it. You have donuts in your mall? Damn, I'm just... I mean, a lot of malls have donuts in them, I imagine, right? I can't have dairy. I mean, not full on ice cream anyway, unless it's vegan. You know what? I actually don't hate, like, vegan ice cream. I think it's actually pretty good. Like, it's not ice cream, but it's good. It's like a different cold treat, and it's very good. Okay, here we go. What was that? Is this what we're doing? We're going into here now? What? What the f— I don't want to be involved in that. I don't want to be involved in that. Let me be in here, okay? What the hell? There's like a giant group of like 50 people out there. That's insane. That's insane. That's too many people. That's too many people. My Phasma nearly crashed the other day. Were you like super close to the— were you like— you had like figured out what type of ghost it was as well, and then like it's about to crash? I remember when we were playing, we were having some issues with the servers. Yeah, I guess my self-isolation and rage has been part of the healing process. Apparently anger is a better emotion for traumatized people than sadness. You know what? I could see that though. I could totally see that, because the sadness, it could be rooted more in just like hopelessness. What the— oh, we'll rescue. That's right, we're rescuing. Whereas like anger is a little bit more confrontational, so you're confronting your sadness and the things that are causing the feelings potentially. At least that would be like my take on it, potentially, right? It would make sense if that's how it works anyways. Yeah, something about think you're worth fighting for, I guess. I could see that, yeah. Okay, first lockpick of the stream. She said a similar thing about me spending money to treat myself.
Thanks.
I've been saving money like crazy, okay? I have $1,000 in my account for the first time in like over a year, probably. I think last time I had $1,000 in my account. Actually, I was gonna say when I bought my Steam Deck, but I think I had like 600, maybe 500 when I bought my Steam Deck. Also, another thing I should get myself a Stream Deck, not a Steam Deck, but a Stream Deck to like control my stuff for my stream. I think that'd be wonderful. That'd be a good investment. Also, like new monitors. I think that would also be good. Okay, I don't need to open this one, but it is a master lock, and I kind of want to try it. A master lock I just opened easily like that. That's crazy. That's actually wild. I should not have been able to open that easy. That was too easy for me. I'm just that good, I guess, chat. Just that good at the game. Okay, we got them out of here. I no longer need to be in here, apparently. Apparently, I can just leave now. Okay, we're going to go up these stairs, and then we're going to look for the exit. I'm also trying to think about what I'm going to have to eat after stream, chat. I might just do my classic yogurt and granola bar, because that is my go-to. Yeah, a lot of CTPSD and trauma is being a victim, which I was super mad at her for calling me months ago. And being mad is more active, I guess. It's saying you didn't deserve all the bad stuff. That makes so much sense, though. It really does. Okay, there's still a crazy ton of them up here. I don't know who to like fire at either. Where'd they all go? They're up here now. They have no idea what's happening. I'm gonna fire into the group and hope I hit the right guys, okay? I'm gonna hide back here. No, don't come over here. Don't come over here. No. That's too many of them. That's too many. That's too many. That's too many. That's too many for me. That's way too many for me. That's way too many for me. Okay. I'm peeling out of there so quick. That was too many. Okay, are they... Do I need to kill them? Does the game really want me to kill all of them? Take over the fort? I need to kill them? What do you mean? I cannot take care of them on my own. What the hell? How am I supposed to do that? Okay, here's the strat. That was such a good shot, chat. That was such a good shot. Holy crap. Ooh. That was insane. Okay, that was the best shot I've ever made in the game, I think. That might have been the best shot I've ever made. I think, truthfully, I can I can take out all these guys. I just need to be stealthy when I do it, okay? Okay, I also do not want to be using steel arrows. Why am I using steel arrows? I want to be using glass arrows here. Okay, yeah, there we go. There's another one coming. Okay, this is easy. This is easy, chat. I don't need a follower. I don't need no damn follower. Okay, I'm missing these shots, though. That's not ideal. Okay, we're good. We're good. Did I just kill? Oh, that was that was a storm cloak. Okay, we're good. Okay, we've done it. We've done it. Okay, that worked out, actually. That worked out. I was in a bit of a pickle there for a second. Just a little bit of a pickle. Okay,
Great work.
we did it,
I
Hadbar.
can report our success. I'll stay here and clean up the mess.
And what a mess you have to clean up, to be honest. Do I care about looting these guys? I guess I'll grab some orcish arrows back. I think I can do that. Okay, I just stole a horse. Are they gonna get angry at me? I don't think they're angry at me. Okay, we're good, maybe. Imperial soldier dead. We're gonna take the 9 septums. Absolutely will. The Nord meat? Sure, why not? Okay, I think I'm good on looting them. I'm good on looting them. Get Greybeard's help in negotiating a truce. Learn shout to call Odaving. That'd be nice as well. Okay, we're at this point in the game now, I guess. Report to General Tullius. That's our plan. Okay, from here, Windhelm. We're gonna go to Windhelm from here and get on the carriage to go back to Solitude. That's the only good plan here, I think. Okay, we're good though. We're good. Man, what a beautiful night sky here. What a beautiful night sky. Truly, with this game with mods, like, it doesn't look like a modern game, but it looks much closer to a modern game. And it's just beautiful. It's definitely beautiful. But also, the game is stylized enough that if you get a good texture pack that keeps that same kind of style, I'm a little nervous here, to be honest. This is a hunter camp, or... Okay, I don't... There's just a goat, like, hanging out of there. Why is there a... Oh, okay, this is one of the Saints and Seducers camps, I think. I'm talking like a hobbit now. Okay, what is that? Just like, I guess the reflection of the night sky? That's a little crazy looking, I'll be honest. Okay, we need to go this way. We need to go this way now. Okay. Tish, welcome on in, Tish. I hope you're having a nice night. How are you doing? You opened up a chest. Most valuable thing inside is the Mask of Clavicus Vial, a Daedric artifact. That's a nice find. You're going to be super charismatic now. Lurking a bit with audio off for now? Okay, well then I don't need to say anything. I don't need to say hello then. I was going to, once I read lurking for a bit, I was gonna like say something about Tish lurking, and I realized, well, Tish can't hear me, so. Okay, we are going. Okay, we need to go to the mill, this direction. I just want to find the road. Oh, we literally walked over the road. I didn't notice it though. I was a little bit distracted by the water, I think. There's a little camp down here. What's going on here? Is there a fisher person? See, fisherman is one of those words that it's like a gendered word for an occupation, and it feels weird to use like a neutral version of it. Like, what would be an angler? Would angler be the gender neutral version of fisherman? Like, I feel like fisherman, you can't, like, fisherwoman is weird. That's a very weird, like, if you have a woman who is fishing, you probably wouldn't call them a fisherwoman, or fisher person is also really strange. Like, people, if you say it, I think would look at you like you are weird. And I think a good neutral term for something, a good gender neutral term, is a term that you could use around someone that is maybe bigoted and they wouldn't even realize that you used it. You know what I mean? I think that's like the ideal version of like a gender neutral word. Okay, we're dealing with insanity here. Okay. Also, you just saw your friend die because I shot them with an arrow once. I think at that point you turn around and leave. Well, until you see my aim and how bad it is. Maybe that boosts your confidence a little bit. Okay, they are extremely confident now because they know that I'm missing every shot. Psych, you're all dead now. Psych, you're dead. One more shot, you're dead. Okay. Fisher person, she fishes. Fisher person makes me think of Fisher Place, like, oh, Fisher Price? Or is Fisher Place a different thing that I'm unfamiliar with? I know Fisher Price, but maybe you meant Fisher Place, and I don't know that. When somebody said Fisher Price, okay, you did mean that. Sorry, my brain is melting. No, you're good, you're good. I truly assumed that you knew more than me. Okay, okay, we just dealt with some cultists. Why? And I missed my shot. Angler makes sense to me. That's very close to the German word for fisher person. Yeah, angler is probably the best. I think angler is the best gender neutral word for someone who fishes. Because I don't think people will look at you too weird unless it's like someone who's like living out in a rural area and they hear you call someone an angler. They might be like, oh, what are you, some city folk? You know, some lawyer from some big city? They might start thinking that you're trying to like be smarter than them. But I think like your average person, if they hear you say angler, they might be like, oh, that's a good word, you know? I think angler is a good word. I probably wouldn't even use the word. Please never assume I know more. Okay, from this point on, I will not. I probably wouldn't even use the word. I'd just say her, or oh, she likes to fish. That makes, yeah, I agree that in general conversation, that's probably how it would work as well. But I think there are certain instances where you would use like the occupation term. I can't think of an example. I guess like if you had to write about, I don't have an example. I don't have an example. I don't even call men fishermen. Yeah, maybe it's more of a Midwest thing then. Maybe the term gets used more in the Midwest. But you've lived in the Midwest, so you would also be aware of that. So I think the one exception was a friend husband who did it for a living. I guess maybe that's more of the example I would use then, is people who like fish for a living. Then you'd probably call them, also assist the people at Winterhold. I've apparently done that. Okay, that's sick. We've done that quest now. I wasn't trying to, but we love to accomplish additional things that we weren't intending to. Yeah, I do not like fishing. I'm not into fishing at all. I think fishing is a little bit cruel. I'm not gonna like tell someone not to fish if they fish. Like I'm normal, but I think I'm not interested in it. Me neither. I was traumatized when I was 5. I hate putting like anything on a hook. I think it's gross to put like a worm on it. I don't want to touch the worms. I don't want to touch anything that goes on a hook. I don't want to touch the fish. I don't like the idea of the hook going in like a fish's mouth and like piercing them. I think that seems mean. There's a lot of stuff about fishing I don't like. The bugs as well when you're sitting out on like a lake or a river. There's bugs everywhere.
It is only fitting that you join the upper
Okay,
echelon.
it's gonna take a drink here.
I am hereby elevating you to the rank of legate. On behalf
My
of the
uncles love it and
Emperor
took me
and
with them.
myself,
Caught a
please
starfish and was
accept this
horrible. What do you mean you
gift
caught a
along with your
starfish?
rank. Congratulations.
The starfish was trying to eat something off of your hook? I don't think I knew this about starfish. Are they like real fish that will swim around?
Gathering our final assault on Windhelm.
Because when I think of
Report to our
starfish,
camp in Eastmarch.
they're just sitting there. Okay, I'll be honest. Starfish, to me, they don't move. Starfish are alive and move. Okay, so here's the thing.
We will
In my
oust
smart
Alfred
brain,
Windhelm
in my
soon
smart
enough,
brain,
and when we
Tullius,
do,
excuse
I'll
me,
have
sir,
this
I'm trying to talk to my chat. In my smart brain, starfish are alive, and of course they move around and they have to eat and all that stuff, right? But in my like my functioning brain, like the part of my brain that I'm like living with daily, starfish are like inanimate objects that just sit there in the ocean and don't do shit. Okay?
All for diplomacy, but the sooner the Emperor deals with this civil war mess,
I'm not
the sooner we
asking
get
you
back to
anything.
Cyrodiil.
I didn't talk to you. They can move up to 9 feet per minute. Okay, so they're very slow. Or not, they're not they're not like snail slow, but they're not going like, woo, woo, woo. They're not like jumping around in the water, right? Okay, what was this quest? I will help General Tullius quell the Stormcloak Rebellion and reunite Skyrim by restoring Imperial control. Okay, so we just have one more quest here. Let's see. They are slow, but 9 feet is a lot more than I expected. I agree. 9 feet, huge. 9 feet is an enormous amount of space. Or distance, I guess would be the better word. Certainly a lot more than I would have ever anticipated a starfish moving. Where do I need to go for this? Eastmarch Imperial Camp over here. Okay, that makes sense. We'll go to Windhelm then, and we'll just travel down here. It's crazy. I don't think I've ever been to this part of the world. I mean, I definitely haven't because I don't have any map icons here, but it's not an area of like the map. I don't think I've walked into here and stuff, and probably to like here, but I've definitely not ventured out of this area over here. So we're going to go over there. We're going to go to Windhelm. We're going to get a carriage to Windhelm. First things first, I will sell some stuff though, because I do have some stuff in my inventory now that it makes sense to get rid of. Let's see. I know I don't need the Dwarven Shield. I don't need the Iron Reinforced Armor. It's not for me. I'm wearing light armor. I'm grateful for farmers and processing. I've said if I had to prepare my own meat, I'd be vegetarian. Yeah, I agree. I mean, but I'm also vegetarian and I don't. So I guess it's easy for me, right? But yeah, I truly cannot. I can't deal with meat. I think meat is very gross. I don't know. I can do fake meat. Fake meat I'm fine with, unless it's too real. If it's too much like real meat, I can't do it. So like truly when people complain about like vegetarian meat not being close enough to real meat, I'm like, good. I'm happy with that. Keep it that way. I'm very fine with that. I'm for it. Okay, we want the ebony arrows. Can't have beef, lamb, ocean, seafood, shellfish, more than a tiny bit of dairy, more than a tiny bit of tomatoes. Man, truly, it's tough. It's tough. Trying to think, you also can't, there's another thing there's a bunch of things you can't do, unfortunately. But I know that there was some other stuff that I, like cheese and stuff, obviously, like dairy in general, but wasn't there some other stuff as well? Did I have more stuff to sell this person? Pretty much all just the same stuff that I had sold to that other guy.
Please come back.
Basically all Mexican and Italian food is out. So you can't do like, well, I know you can do pasta, right? So like, it just depends on the toppings. What about like a vegetarian taco, for example? Or like, what about like a refried bean burrito? Could you do that? Because I love me a refried bean burrito. Okay, I don't want to go there. I want to go into the general goods store. The general goods store right here. I have a little bit of more stuff to sell. Yeah, but I can't do tomatoes. So that's fair. That's fair. But there's a lot of, yeah, just depending on the sauce, I guess. I'm sure they do have Italian food that doesn't use like a tomato-based sauce. Okay, mage robes and hood. We're going to sell that. Let me sort by weight. Just to get rid of anything that's like super heavy. Mammoth tusk, don't need it. Porker tusk, don't need it. Troll fat, I'll keep it because it is kind of rare. Actually, our carry weight's absolutely fine now. Yeah, I do make vegan tacos. I can have tomatillos. Okay, this is a word I've always struggled with. Tomatillos, is that how you pronounce it? Tomatillos? Because it doesn't sound right to me at all. It sounds incredibly wrong, actually. Tomatillos. 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 Okay, I did do it right that second time. That last time there was correct. Tomatillos. It's an interesting word. There's some words that when you say them, it's like it doesn't sound right. And that was one of them. Okay, so we need to get to Winterhold. So we're going to take another cart. I'm so glad in this like no fast travel run, I do at least allow myself carriages. Because I promise you, if I didn't allow myself to do carriages, I think I would have bailed a while ago. Or I would have just changed the rule, okay? For some reason, they are much lower in histamines, the tomato. Interesting. I wonder why that is. Because that's just a very random thing.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
It's a very random thing for it just to have less of. Are tomatillos like
Downright hot now.
are they like a distinct
Feels good, huh?
thing from tomatoes, or are they just like little baby tomatoes? Like they're probably just grown. Like are they like a different species of tomato, I guess is the real question. I don't know that. I don't know the info. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous view. Have y'all ever had fried green tomatoes? I have not. I have not. I don't even know where I would get that, to be honest with you.
Come on. Derek, it's the safest way to
Yeah, they look like green tomatoes, but they're genetically different. So, like tomatillos or green tomatoes. I'm trying. You're talking. I'm guessing you're talking about fried green tomatoes now, Auntie, or are you talking about tomatillos? Tomatillos, okay. Just the coincidence of Jaden asking about fried green tomatoes, and then you brought up green tomatoes. That's interesting, though, that they are genetically different from tomatoes. That's fascinating to me. I mean, there are lots of instances of things in nature looking like another thing, but being genetically distinct. Like, I think there's different like animals where what the, okay, Dre, I thought so. We're gonna save chat. Maybe we don't have to deal with this dragon though. Maybe we don't have to deal with it. We're gonna see. Okay, I'm gonna stick close. Okay, it's coming over here. Okay, we're gonna have to deal with this dragon. It's coming over here. If you land over there, I'm not following you. Okay, we're gonna run over this way. We have some mammoths here alongside the road. We're just gonna ignore the mammoths and the giant. Sir, I would watch out. I'd be very careful. Things are not good here. Yeah, you should get there quickly. You should get to Windhelm quickly, sir. Tomatillos have a papery husk. That's like an onion. Like that. When I think of papery husk, I think of an onion. An onion. You know, that's interesting to me. I've definitely never seen a tomatillo. Then I've seen the word, like I'm familiar with them existing. Okay, wolf, no, and then you're gonna fight me too, right? No, you're good. Okay, we're good. Yeah, kind of, but they don't have layers inside like it. Okay, so similar, very similar, but not the same at all. Either at the same time. The dragon's following me a little bit, I'll be honest. I'm a little worried about that, but maybe it just leaves me alone. It's like if a tomato was in a paper lantern. I don't know if I can imagine that. I don't think I can imagine that that image. A paper lantern. I'm trying to imagine a paper lantern as well. I don't think I'm familiar with paper lanterns. Maybe I am. I'm so sick of these wolves. I'm shooting terribly. Okay. I'm sick of the wolves. I will not be dancing with them. I'm sorry. That was a very, very bad joke. Yeah, I don't know where that arrow went. I'm fine. You've seen Tangled? You've seen Paper Lantern? I have. Have I seen Tangled? Have I? I was about to say I have. And now I'm trying to think if I have or I have not. I might have seen it at some point. Okay, Dragon's here. Dragon has officially decided to introduce himself to me. And it's already almost dead. I'm fine with that. I'm so fine with that. We're going to kill this dragon so quick. Also, what caused it to take that much damage? This is a different dragon. There's another dragon over there. What the hell is happening? Where did this dragon come from? Whose dragon is this? Whose dragon is this? I'll grab all the stuff. And then I'll take the soul, I guess. I mean, if you're just going to give me a free dragon, I guess I'll take it. Okay, we've absorbed the soul. We're going to run this way now, okay? We do need to get to this camp. That's the main thing. Get to the camp. And then I suppose we're going to have to take over another fort or something. That's probably what's about to happen anyways. This is a beautiful area. Surprised I haven't been over here before. This is beautiful. This is almost like the area kind of next to like Riverwood. When you like get to like the point where it's like past Riverwood and then you start going towards Whiterun, where it's like you have a big open, because like the area around Whiterun is so open, but there's that forest next to it near Riverwood. And here you're coming out of the forest and then there's a big open area. It kind of has a similar feel to that. It's a nice vibe. It's a nice little vibe. Am I paper lanterns in the Skyrim? Maybe. I don't know if I've seen them or not. I don't know if maybe I've seen them and I had no idea that they were even paper lanterns. There's definitely a bear over here somewhere. So I'm watching my back as I head this way, just in case it decides to tangle with me. I think we're good. I think we're good. I don't think it has any interest in tangling with me. The spider will, though. The spider will definitely want to tangle with me. So we're going to be real careful. Okay, I think there's a mage or something fighting it. Or wait, no, it was the spider shooting at something up here. There's a person. Is that Maik? That might be Maik. We have to talk to Maik. Hello, Maik? That's Maik, absolutely. Hello.
Maik saw a mud crab the other day.
It's always mud crabs, the people of Skyrim. Oh, photos on Discord. I'm about to look. I'm about to look. Let's see. Discord, we're opening it. We're opening it. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, that's Tomatias. Okay, those are interesting. Oh, yes, paper lanterns. Paper lantern. Yeah, I'm familiar with those. Yeah. I guess I should have put 2 and 2 together. Yeah, no, absolutely. I understand now. Okay, I don't need to go that way. I need to go this way. Let me check my map. Yeah, I need to go this way. I knew I needed to go this way. But I saw the spider over here and I got distracted. So I think I need to cut through right here maybe. Just start climbing, I think is the best way to go about this. It's like, you've definitely seen them somewhere. You were right. You were absolutely right. See, in this instance, you did know something more than me. You knew that it was called paper lanterns. Apparently there are paper lanterns in Morrowind, but not Skyrim. I could see that. I think Morrowind is a bit more of a, like, they probably take more from, like, I guess, like, more like Asian cultures and stuff, I would guess, than Skyrim, because Skyrim is very, like, Nordic based. What is going on over there? I see some fighting. I see fighting. I'm a little afraid to investigate, but I think I'm going to, because I want to know what's happening.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Imperial Soldiers, we're good. They killed a saber cat. I haven't played Morrowind yet, but I have it. I also own it. I don't know if I'll be able to play it, honestly, just because I've played so much Oblivion and so much Skyrim that I guess it worries me that I'm going to miss all the quality of life stuff in Skyrim, and it's going to be too difficult for me to adjust to it. That's my concern, I guess. Okay, here we go. We're going to talk to Legate Rika. Oh, you would be good to play Ale and Tail. Would you ever buy that? Ale and what is Ale and Tail? I need you to tell me more about this.
Your objective is the enemy-held fort.
Yeah, tell me about it and maybe I'll buy it.
For the attack. Then join them in wiping out the rebels. Once you prevail, we will garrison the fort. Well, soldier, are you up to the task?
I'm absolutely up to this task. That fort is as good as ours.
I knew I could count on you, soldier.
Had to take a big drink that time, chat. It's very, very thirsty. Okay, where are we going from here? Where is this fort? It's gonna be like out over here somewhere, right? Is it gonna be right there? Fort Amel, probably? It's a cartoony style game where you set up and run a tavern, and also there are zombies, and you get to hit drunk people with a broom. Okay, this does sound amazing. Remind me to check this out. But it's co-op and selfishly I need friends to play with me. I'll definitely play this with you. I'll maybe wait for a sale here. The spring sale is coming up in like 10 days, I think. So it would make sense for me to wait for that. Yeah, we're gonna go attacking Fort Amel. We have to walk through here, so we're gonna be fighting a dragon for sure. But yeah, I'm definitely up for doing that. I'll pick it up on a sale and we can play that. That sounds like a great time. Okay, I'm gonna sneak because I'm worried that there's gonna be like enemies here. They're gonna try and attack me. And I just kind of want to get past this stuff and get to the fort. I already know I'm gonna have to deal with fighting a dragon, so it's currently on sale. What is the price? What is the price for it? Because I'll maybe pick it up then after stream. Because that could be a good time. Oh, did I see a dragon over here, or was my imagination? I might just be seeing dragons now, chat. Okay, I'm not dropping down from there. That's not happening. Okay, we're gonna walk down to this little the stairs, and then we're gonna head down. Okay, I think I can run now. I'm good with running. I just didn't want anything up at that the ruins up there to maybe notice me. Just because you never know what's gonna be going on, right? Also, I really should go in here, and if my archery, if any of it's leveled up, or if any of these skills have a slot, I'm at 79. I need one more for that. I need one more for that. I can do that, but I don't really care about it. 30, I've already done that. Power shot, already done that. Okay, it's bullseye, and then I guess the one that I missed down here. Yeah, this. Bows do twice as much damage. That one I still need to do as well. We're gonna maybe wait. Unless light armor I have anything I can do? I can do one here to increase my armor rating. Is there anything else in light armor? Light armor weighs nothing and doesn't slow you down when war. Let's do it. Let's do it. Windwalker. Let's do Legend of Zelda Windwalker. Happy Spring. I said, oh my goodness, thank you so much, Auntie. I appreciate you. We will definitely play that. Let me know when you want to play, and I will play it, okay? I will play it with you. I think I'm very excited. I'm very excited to check it out. Because I don't really know how it is yet. And I mean I know it's gonna be good, but like I don't know, like gameplay wise, I'll be interested to see exactly what it's like. And so it'll be a good time learning how to play it with you. Also, welcome on in, Yazzie. I hope you're doing well. How did work go? I'm assuming you had work today. I know you had the trip and stuff for work, and you were coming back last stream. How was the drive home? Okay, here we go. Sounds good. It's fun, but it's definitely a little confusing at first. We'll figure it out. You only played for an hour, so we're both gonna learn then. We're both gonna learn it together. And that's the best part about playing a new game with a friend, is that you get to learn it together, okay? But you'll be able to help me a little bit. You'll be able to ease the burden of me learning it. Yeah, I went outside to buy something and a zombie attacked me, and I was like, there are zombies in this game? I do love a game with zombies, I will be honest. That arrow was awful. That was a horrible miss. That was a horrible miss. Okay, I'm doing good damage here on this dragon. This is going to be no challenge at all. Okay. Work was good, and I'm traveling back again, but it was only for the day. Okay, well, I mean, yeah, the pluses and minuses, I guess, right? I do like driving, Yazzie. If you like driving, maybe it's not as bad. The dragon's getting attacked by giants and mammoths over here, potentially. I'm good with that, actually. I'm gonna shoot the giant a little bit as well, because I think we don't want to deal with both of them at the same time. Okay, it was good. I don't have to drive today, so I'm a happy camper. Is someone else driving, or are you just like hanging out, or what's going on? If you don't have are you walking? Are you walking home? I might actually just be misunderstanding though. Okay, here we go. Search the dragon. Okay, I'm looking at my carry weight. I'm good. I don't like being above 200 if I can help it. That mammoth is gonna fuck me up. Yeah, are you teleporting? Yeah, exactly. Are you teleporting? That'd be an amazing skill though. Imagine being able to teleport. But like, I wonder if the teleporting, like, okay, this is an insane question. I was about to ask, I wonder if the teleporting would be short range only, as if it's a real thing. As if there are like actual rules that matter in this sort of imagined scenario. It's like, if it was short range only. I guess it really depends on how short range it is. I guess I'm thinking like short range, like it'd be like within 25 miles or something, right? That's pretty short range in terms of like the world. But like if you could teleport to like other countries and places on the other side of the earth and stuff, that'd be real sick. Someone else has to drive since I'm not a CMV driver. What is CMV? What does CMV stand for, Yazzie? I wish I could teleport. I honestly, I don't, if I could choose one like power to have, it probably wouldn't be teleportation. Maybe it would be, actually. I don't know. I'd have to think about this. I'd really have to think about it because it also teleporting, there's like consequences there potentially, right? Like if you're just teleporting to other countries and then like, I don't know, like if you get, if like they ask for your passport or something, or like your ID, like it's going to be a little bit confusing. Like, how would you get here? Okay. We were going up this little hill. I 100% pick teleporting. Teleporting is a super overpowered power, but I'm trying to think of some other like actually useful superpowers for like real modern life. Okay. Because obviously there are superpowers like, oh, you can shoot lasers from your eyes, things like that. Like that stuff is only useful if you're fighting, right? Whereas like teleporting, super strength, I guess, is more useful than like laser eyes as well. I don't know. Don't go anywhere that needs it. Yeah, exactly. For me, teleporting, I'm not going anywhere. I guess I could be going places then though. If I could teleport places, like if I could look at a picture and be like, oh, I want to teleport there, I could just teleport to that picture and then hang out for like 10 minutes and then like teleport back home. That could be kind of sick, because then you don't have to get like a plane trip somewhere. I guess the question is like, are there consequences to this teleporting? Like, does it just teleport like your physical form? Like, what if, okay, here is a thought, okay? Imagine if you have the power to teleport, but when you teleport, it only teleports your physical being. No clothing, no items, anything like that. So you can teleport anywhere you want, but you don't have any items with you and you have no clothing. That changes things, I think. Okay, 4 animals over here. I think that would change things a lot. I think then the answer is absolutely no. I do not want this power. Unless the power is literally just like teleport me to my shower, you know? Like if you move all your clothing and towels, you have the bathroom set up to take a shower, but then you've decided to go lay back in bed, then maybe it could be useful. Unless you had stashes to teleport to. Like if you had a friend in another country and you told them to go out and buy you some like clothing in your size, and then you said, okay, send me a picture of your bathroom and shut the door, and then you could teleport naked into their bathroom and then change into like the new clothing that your friend bought you. That could work then. Then it's good again. It's inconvenient because you don't have your ID or money and stuff. You won't have your phone, for example. But if you have a good friend, the friend can just pay for everything on your trip, and then when you teleport back home, you can like Venmo them the money that like they spent on you. Also, I do need to run ads again, unfortunately. Let me get that set up here. Okay, I'm gonna pause. I forgot to mention it. Yeah, if anyone needs to go use the bathroom or get a drink or a snack, it's the perfect time to do that. I'll just be here. I'm gonna do this fight, you know. I like the picture idea. Normally when I hear about teleportation, power's limitation is only places you've been before. Yeah, I like the idea of being able to teleport somewhere, but only if you have like a picture of the location. I think that's very cool. I think that'd be really like, I could imagine a book like that. Okay, there's a person shooting me up here. I'm gonna play some Phasmophobia while I stream. I need to beat the weekly challenge. Do it. I hope it goes well. Also, we should definitely play some Phasmophobia again sometime. I haven't played since the last time you and I played, I think. And I think it would be good to do that. Okay, here we go. We're working through this. 67%, 66, 7. I'm 30. I'm in my 30s. I should not be making 6, 7 jokes. But here we are, and I am, so. Who can stop me? No one. I guess Twitch can. They can ban me, but. Okay. We're over halfway done here, I think now, right? Yeah. This one's not that difficult. This fort, they're very weak. I'm also just that good, I think. That one, I missed that shot horribly. That one's also just kind of an inconvenient location. Okay, I missed that shot horribly. Absolutely embarrassing missed shot, to be honest with you. Okay, okay. It's hard to tell who is who because it's so dark. I will be honest. It's a little dark and hard to see what's going on. Okay, we just need to kill like 1 or 2 more probably at this point. I missed all those shots. 20% remaining. Okay, where are they? Where are they? Right here. Again, just the night. Also, they're just standing around in a little huddle here. It's a bad strategy. It's like not very strategic. They're just in the middle of nowhere. Like there's out in the open. That was a ragdoll. That was wild. That guy's body like exploded into a ragdoll when he got hit with that arrow. That was wild. I actually cannot see an enemy. Right here you are. Okay. I can't shoot you when you're in the animation apparently. Once again, missing horrible shots. He just did a backflip. Okay, where's one more? I think I just need to kill one more and we're good. Okay, that was it. But we have to finish off the remaining enemies. That's also a thing we have to do here, but there's not a lot of them left, so we're good. Okay, one more down. That's all of them, I think. No, there's one more over here. And they're running. They are running. They're dead. Archery to 80. Archery to 80. Am I leveling up? Is that a level up? That was very close to a level up. Okay, I now go into archery because I think this required 80. Bows do twice as much damage. There we go, chat. Also, welcome back from the ad break, everyone. I literally just finished this up. If anyone wasn't here, if they weren't able to watch, there was a person here that I was like, they were standing next to me like up here, and I was over here. They got hit with an arrow, and their limbs and their body, they went flying, and they just went, just the craziest ragdoll I've ever seen in my life in this game. That was wild. That was truly wild. Okay, we're gonna head up to Windhelm, I think. Because I think that's where we need to go, right? Regain East March? No, we're not done here yet? What do you mean we're not done here yet? We need to go up there? Where are we going? Where is it trying to send us? I don't know where it's trying to send us. Okay, it wants us to go back to the Imperial camp. Okay, I can do that, I guess. I can definitely do that. Or what if I wait an hour just in case Hadvar shows up here? Hadvar's not showing up here. I also would rather wait through the night a little bit. I want to see like sunrise. We missed it a little bit. Maybe we didn't miss it. It's just not a very intense sunrise here. But this is beautiful. And that's what matters. We wanted a beautiful view here while we're walking back to the camp. And we have that. We do indeed have a beautiful view. This is one of the best biomes in the game, I will say. Just the beautiful like hot springs. Yeah, I bet though in real life hot springs a little bit too hot to like chill out in. Like it's water that if you walk in, you're dead for the most part, I think. Maybe there are hot springs that are like very tolerable temperatures, but in general, a lot of hot springs get too hot for people to be in. I'm sure there are plenty of hot springs actually that are more tolerable. Okay. I'm gonna kill this saber cat. That was a headshot. That was a headshot. That was a good shot. That was a really good shot actually. Okay, we'll grab all of the stuff and then continue making our way up to the East March camp. Okay, we killed this dragon, so we don't have to worry about hiding from any dragons out here, which is good. Which is very, very good, actually. Because dragons can be a little bit annoying. Do I have any dragon shouts to unlock? I do have a couple. I can unlock. I have 17 dragon souls. Why not? Let us unlock some of them. Might as well. I mean, like, what else am I going to do with the dragon souls? Let's just unlock more stuff. I'm not using any of the shouts, really. But I'm good with unlocking a bunch. I think it's mostly the ones with geysers that are too hot. There are natural hot springs that are safe, though. They just don't smell good. I can see that as well. Hope you enjoy Skyrim. I'm going through a bad season. I'm sorry. I'm very, very sorry, but I hope you have a great night. I'm definitely enjoying Skyrim. So that's being accomplished. But I hope you have a great night, Yazzie. I appreciate you for coming by. But yeah, the ones with geysers, you're probably right on that. I'm going to have to do a little bit of research on geysers after stream, probably. Because now I'm super curious. I love the science of nature. I love nature in general. But I like understanding, not necessarily like the in-depth sort of stuff of how it works. But I do like having a rough idea of how things work. Mostly like the fun stuff. Yes, after not playing for a bit, I'm sure it's a good time. It's an incredibly good time. And really, like, for those reasons as well, is that, you know, taking like a month off from Skyrim, like now I feel rejuvenated. Also, this dragon skeleton over here is like dancing around. It's doing a little bit of a boogie. That was a little wild looking. I don't know why it was doing that, but it was. Let me fix my hair a little bit, chat. Oh, sorry, I bumped it. I bummed my mic. Okay, let me fix my hair. I could feel it being weird over here. Okay, is audio still good? Let me check. All right, I'm back from my very long soup. How was your soup? I hope it was really good. Also, one thing I realized, I don't know what you prefer to be called. I'm just making sure. Okay, my audio is working. I just wanted to check because I bumped my microphone. I don't have issues with my mic where if I bump it, anything happens, but I bumped it hard, so I wanted to make sure. Kale, Kale works then? Because I think I called you Cadet when you came in, and I realized that it felt wrong. And so I wanted to ask. But I really hope your soup was good. It sounded delicious. And I don't have soup enough. And I think it truly is because I do prefer like more of a stew. I don't like a super liquidy soup. I mean, it's not that I don't like it. I do like it. I like soup, but I think I prefer more of like a stew, like a thicker kind of soup. I think that's probably my preference, just because I always feel bad at the end of a soup, and I'm like, I feel bad when there's just a bunch of liquid left, and I'm like, okay, I guess I just have to drink this, which is also fine, but hey, I have to talk to someone here. This soup is more like a sloppy lasagna than a soup. Then there we go. That's right up my alley. We love a sloppy lasagna soup. I'm also not a huge fan of a brothy soup. Yeah, I just think I end up with a lot of like liquid, and it's like oily liquid at the end.
We're taking the city. Meet the soldiers gathering for the attack. Move it!
Oh, we're just going straight for a Windhelm right now?
We're taking the city.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize this was happening. We're taking the city.
We're taking the city.
I heard you. I heard you.
Move it. We're taking the city.
Yeah, I gotcha. Okay. So apparently we're taking the city, and we need to. Okay, yeah, and I can tell we're taking the city because I can no longer click on the city here. There's no longer a city icon. The city no longer exists. Windhelm is my city. Okay, we apparently need to get our orders from General Tullius. So once again, okay, this sucks actually. This sucks because we can't. Wait, no, General Tullius is here. Okay, I thought General Tullius was going to be in Solitude. Normally from this location, if I needed to like get on a carriage, I would go here. I'm guessing the carriage is not accessible, but it looks like General Tullius is here, so I can just go from here straight up to here. We're taking the city. She's very insistent on taking the city. And we're gonna do that. We're absolutely gonna do that. Oh, I almost got stuck there. Don't like that feeling. I should save. Now that I'm thinking about getting stuck, we're saving. So Kale, what are your plans for the rest of your night? Now that stream is done and stuff. I know stream has been over for you for a while, but figured you had your soup. What are your plans for the rest of your night? If you have plans, maybe you're just chilling, maybe you're just lazing about. That's usually my plan after stream, is no plans. Okay, we're gonna hang out kind of on this sort of the map. We're gonna kind of just jog along here, I think. Just kind of go whoop and then pull up over there. Just because I've never really been over in this area. And so why not, adventure over here a little bit instead? I think that makes sense to me anyways. Okay. Again, beautiful game. Absolutely beautiful. I love like the snow, the little bit of like the snow particles coming down. Absolutely beautiful. Love the atmosphere of that. And like the lighting here, it's great. Yeah, mostly just hanging out, probably playing some old Sims 2 on the PSP. I love the Sims. The Sims is so good. All right, I'm gonna head off. Hope the rest of your stream goes well. Thank you so much, Jaden. Hope you have a great rest of your night. Okay, I'm crouching time. We're about to go sneaky deaky like. I hope you have a great rest of your night, Jay. Oh, there's a lot of wolves. There are a lot. Okay, I'm glad I'm over here and not over there. I hit one of them. Is that what is that? Is that a saber-toothed tiger or a bear or something as well? Okay, this is chaos. This is absolute chaos. I almost said chaos, which is not a word. As far as I'm aware, chaos is not a word. Is this stealing or just can I take it? I can take it. Okay, imagine they're fighting off some wolves and bears, and then I just come up and steal the stuff and then walk away. They're going to show back up over here and be like, where the hell did my potion and soul gem go? They're going to be so confused when they come back over here. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about killing them actually, because they're running off over in that direction and I'm not going in that direction. Okay, they're walking back over this way, but honestly, I've already made my decision. You know, it's good luck for them, you know? Also, you got to keep the enemies guessing. You know, they don't know if I'm going to kill them or not kill them. You know, sometimes I let a couple of them live. Okay, time to run. I just wanted to sneak far enough away, so I didn't attract them over here. Yeah, for me after stream, I grab like a snack. Typically I end up with like a yogurt and a granola bar. And then I chill out on my bed, watching stuff on YouTube on my TV. Sometimes I watch stuff on like Netflix or whatever as well, but usually I'm on YouTube, like watching someone play through some game or something. Been watching some people play through Pokopia the past like day or so, and Pokopia looks so good. I'm a big Pokemon fan. I mean, I guess when I say I'm a big Pokemon fan, you're probably imagining that I'm like a huge Pokemon fan. And I guess I'm probably more closer to like a casual fan, even though I've played a lot of Pokemon in my day. Like, I don't collect the cards or anything like that though, so. And I have my Pikachu in the background, but like, that's about it. And I grew up with like Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. And then I played a couple generations. We're streaming later in the evening, so I'm done around midnight or so, and then I just go to bed. That also makes sense and works. I do like that kind of idea, is you stream late enough in the evening or at night, so that way you can just go to bed afterwards. I never got into Pokemon, but some of them are pretty cute. Yeah, I definitely did grow up with Pokemon. I collected cards when I was younger. I was never super serious about it, but I definitely like Pokemon. It's a good time. It's definitely a good time. I've also been watching people play the new Resident Evil game. So good. It's so good. One of the best Resident Evil games in years, to be honest. I mean, I like 7 and I like 8 a lot, but 9 is like a little bit better than both of them, in my opinion. Okay, we're going in. You are yelling, sir. You don't have to yell as much if you walk a little bit closer to them. Like if you stand over here, you don't have to yell so much. It can't be good for his throat. A very small Pokemon card collection, but it's literally just ghost types, cards that look pretty. That's so fair though. Like I think unless you are a completionist, someone who wants a lot of Pokemon cards, or you play the card game, might as well just have the cards that you like. I mean, truly, like a collection should be things that you like. Some of the art is really nice. I do like how it looks. I do like the art. I think they do a pretty good job with that. One of my friends collects the cards. Okay, they're bunching up a little bit. I'm gonna go here sneaking. We're sneaking. We're going sneaky deaky like. Here we go. Here we go, chat. Let's see if we can pull this off. I think we will. But I don't know who are we literally just going here? Are we gonna kill Ulfric? Is that what we're doing? Like what is about to happen here? The city is on fire. This guy is tweaking a little bit. I will say that. Okay, I think I hit him. I missed that shot for sure. Okay, we're going straight up here. I missed that shot somehow. I'm so bad at the game. I'm so bad at the game. That's 3 in a row. That's 3 in a row. Okay, that's incredible skills right there. Walking up this. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I can do that too. What do you mean? What do you mean I can walk up that? What do you mean? How does that work? Excuse me. I don't think this is stairs. What in the world? Okay, that's interesting. I'm a little bit more curious about that. The nav meshing in the game is wild. It really, really is. The game is it's something. I do love the game, but there's stuff in it that's a little interesting. Are these guys I can fight? Yes, okay. I hit that guy in the foot. That one I just hit the wall. I will say the archery in this game definitely overpowered, but we love it. We love the archery in the game. We love being a sneaky archer. Okay, there we go. We got that one. Okay, they are just laying on the ground here and I can't hit them. Hey, they can live. They can live. They'll die at some other point. Oh my god. Oh my god, Tullius. That's a crazy move to pull. Okay, you're getting double teamed over here. That's no fair. I never realized just how bad it is in some areas until I modded a bit for the game. Oh, you mod for the game, or you have modded for the game? I think the modders for Skyrim are amazing. We love modders. I remember when I was younger trying to mod Oblivion and just being so confused and not knowing what I was doing even in the slightest, to be honest with you. We probably have to go down that way, don't we, and go around. We have to take the long route to get into the city for sure. Like we need to go probably like down through here. Okay, you're dead. You're crawling on the ground. Now you're dead. Yeah, I would love to learn how to mod for Skyrim, but I think it would take a lot of effort, and I don't know what I would do other than maybe just I have no clue what I would do actually. I'd have to come up with some ideas. Okay, chill. Honestly, I think I would probably be more interested in like doing some mods for Skyblivion. I think that I would have like an interest in. And I think that would be fun. I made a few personal mods for this, New Vegas and Fallout 3. It's mostly cosmetics, like a nicer way into the Riften player room from outside the city. That's also really nice. That would be very handy. Yeah, Fallout 3, love Fallout 3. Okay, hot take here. I like Fallout 3 more than New Vegas. I'm sorry. If anyone's upset by that, I'm sorry. I like it more. For me, the thing I like the most about Bethesda games is the world exploration and the sense of like adventure. And I feel like Fallout 3 has a better world in the sense of like the exploration. I feel like it's more satisfying. I do. I think that there's a little bit. I feel like Fallout New Vegas is a little bit more linear feeling because of the way the game channels you, like south and then to the east and then north up towards New Vegas. I feel like you have to go that way. I mean, there's technically another route you can take, or like two other routes you can take, but it's very difficult. It makes a lot of sense. Just never encountered someone who thought that before. Obviously New Vegas has a lot of improvements upon Fallout 3, and I think Fallout 3 could be better if you had like some of those quality of life things into it. But I think I still enjoy the world of Fallout 3 better. I like being in DC more. I'll be honest. I think DC is a more interesting location for me. My favorite mods, I mean, it was a redesign of the Novak Hotel Room in New Vegas, turning the Boylston Club in Fallout 4 into a player home. I will say, Fallout 4, I love Fallout 4, and I play it a lot. The one weakness of Fallout 4 for me, I'm sure there are other weaknesses, but for me, the biggest weakness is that there are not more like settlements to go live in or like hang out in. Like major settlements in terms of like, I don't know, you have Good Neighbor and you have Diamond City. And then you have what? There's like a couple more smaller little locations. But it's basically Diamond City and Good Neighbor. And I wish there was like another one. I wish there was another like major location somewhere. I think the game would have benefited from that greatly. I understand that they want you to make your own settlement and like build those up and turn those into like cities and stuff, but it's not the same. I also wish Diamond City was a bit better. And Good Neighbor. I think there's more they could have done with those. And there's not as many mods for Fallout 4 as there is for Skyrim as well. 3 is actually more linear and less roleplay. New Vegas just tells you that the man in the check suit went south, but beyond that they give you no direction. Meanwhile, 3 is constantly your dad went this way and you have to find him. I will say, like, Fallout New Vegas, sure, it doesn't give you a direction you have to go, but if you don't go south and then east and then north, you have to deal with the Cazadors or the Death Claws. And at a low level, it's nearly impossible. Like, it feels very linear in the way they have it set up. Fallout 3, it feels like once you get out of the vault, you can kind of just go wherever you want. You don't have to go, find Sean. You can ignore that entirely. Like, you'll probably end up going through Concord, but you don't, like, beyond that, like, you don't even have to do that. Like, once you're out of the vault, you can just kind of do whatever you want, even if the game is like trying to get you to go do something. Now I'm talking about Fallout 4. See, I love Fallout 4, but I meant Fallout 3. In Fallout 3, you get out of the vault and you can kind of go do whatever you want. I mean, and again, that's true of New Vegas as well. Okay. Let me take a drink here quick. Okay, no, I'm forced to do this. Nope, I don't want to do that. Hey, what do I have to do with you? Okay, it's over. I messed it up. I wanted to pause to take a drink. We'll see what happens here. I'm gonna have to kill him, aren't I?
What was that, Liggett?
Okay. Okay.
Well, the men will be expecting some kind of speech, and we'll need.
This is sorry. I got real confused. I was trying to concentrate on the game while also talking, and then I started talking about Fallout 4 because I was already talking about Fallout 4. I tried to just do what I want in 3, but I hit a wall pretty quick. Now I can't really do anything other than follow the main plotline. To be fair, I haven't played the game in a long time, so I'm probably rusty on it, and you probably know better than me right now. I need to do a replay, but I'm also kind of waiting for like a Fallout 3 remaster. Ebony Sword of the Vampire. What do you mean, Ebony Sword of the Vampire? Steel Sword of Cowardice? I'll grab all this stuff since it's his. put him in the fire a little bit. Okay, we're good. This is what we've done. We've done it. Yeah, I really want to do a Fallout 3 replay. But I'm definitely gonna wait for the remaster. And the Oblivion remaster wasn't perfect, but it did get me back into the game, and I had a blast with it. Okay. So we've beaten the Stormcloaks. I also don't love the Imperials, but the Stormcloaks are also awful. I thought I could do a lot more without doing the main quest, but yeah, it's very centered around finding your dad, Liam Neeson. Okay, so it must just be more. However, to be fair, the main quest in Fallout 3 isn't super long, and if you have the Game of the Year edition, you don't like the game doesn't end, so you can just kind of keep playing it. But yeah, if you are channeled into the main quest, that sucks a little bit. But I guess my main reasons for liking that game still stand. I enjoy the open, like the world in that game better than the world in New Vegas. Like New Vegas is great. I love New Vegas. I'm not dissing New Vegas at all here. I will say the New Vegas DLC is some of the best stories. I agree with that for sure. I definitely agree with that. Fallout 3 has great DLCs as well, in my opinion. What is it called? What is the swampy one called? The swampy DLC. Is that Point Lookout? I think that's Point Lookout. Yeah, it is, because Far Harbor is Fallout 4. Yeah, Point Lookout is really good. I remember enjoying the Pit. Operation Anchorage is fine. Broken Steel, I think, is kind of is essential. I don't remember specifically what the DLC does, except for it like extends the end of the game, so you can play after the ending, and also it increases the level cap, and then it like adds new enemies for the end game stuff. Like Broken Steel is pretty much essential. The Alien DLC in 3 I totally forgot about until I got kidnapped, and I just lost Dogmeat somehow thanks to it. That sucks. It's funny. I've heard a lot of people are pretty meh about that DLC, but I read someone, it was like on Reddit or something, someone was talking about how that's their favorite DLC. And it's like, man, I love that. I love when someone like loves a DLC that everyone else hates. I think that's great. And I think that does show that it's not complete garbage. Like there is value in it. It's just very standalone. Like you do it and complete it, and it doesn't affect anything. Aliens have always been a part of the Fallout lore from the first game. Yes, I do love that they incorporated it into a DLC. I think that's great. It's a fun as hell DLC. I agree. I had a blast with it when I first played it. I was playing all of those DLCs as they came out back in the day, and I remember loving them. I was playing that on my Xbox 360. It was really, really good. And that's like, for me, I think Fallout 3 has more nostalgia for me as well, because it was my first ever Fallout 3. It was my first ever Fallout game. I played Oblivion. That was my first ever big open world RPG. I'd never played anything like it before, and it changed my life basically. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this now. The Fallen. After I defeated Alduin on the top of the throat of the world, he fled from me. One of his dragon allies may be able to tell me where he's gone. The Jarl of Whiterun has agreed to help me trap a dragon in Dragon's Reach. Now I need some way to lure a dragon into the trap. Esbern or Parthenax might be able to help. Yeah, I think we're gonna go do that. I need to get to Whiterun for this, right? Maybe? No. Skyhaven Temple. So we're gonna not fast travel. We're gonna take the carriage to Markarth, I guess. If the carriage is out there, anyways. But yeah, like I was saying, Oblivion was my first ever open world RPG. And then it was like a couple years later, Fallout 3 came out. And for me, Fallout 3 was huge because I was a big Halo fan. And I loved first-person shooters, specifically Halo. And when I heard that, like, oh, the people that made Oblivion, my favorite game of all time now, are making a first-person shooter that's like Oblivion. It's an open world RPG, but with guns. Like, that was huge to me. It's a bit late to Fallout. I tried 3, but the Radroach is supposed to show up for the tutorial when you're a kid, never spawned, even with the new character. So I gave up and eventually played New Vegas first. That's crazy. That's a bizarre bug. Also, no carriage. No carriage. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wait 24 hours and we're gonna see if a carriage shows up or not, okay? Fallout New Vegas was my first because I came across a disc for at a yard sale. That's sick though. Do you think if you didn't find that disc at that yard sale, do you think you would have eventually like got it and played it? Or do you think that like you coming across this disc is like that was like the chance that you had at playing it? Okay, there's no carriage here, unfortunately. So I think what we have to do, like I could fast travel this once, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna take the road and we're gonna go to Whiterun. That's what we're gonna do. It wasn't until I got my hands on the Game of the Year edition of 3 on sale that I could finally play it. To be fair, that probably is the best way to play it, with the Game of the Year edition. I mean, that just a better experience probably, because it has all of the DLC. I mean it's a great game, but with all of the DLC, it's a way better game. That, to be fair, that's true of basically all Bethesda games, is they always have some great DLC. There's some DLC that isn't as good sometimes, but even the DLC that isn't as good is still like usually like an enjoyable time. If it's in the game, it's nice to have, you know? Like it never detracts from the experience, in my opinion. Fallout 4 has some great DLC. I wish like some of it could be better, but like Automatons, that's a great DLC because it just integrates into the game world itself. It's nothing huge, it's nothing super big, but you know, it gives you the ability to like create robot followers, and then there's actually like a quest line, and then there's like new robots around the world, and like they'll sometimes ambush you and stuff. Like that's sick. Like I like it when DLC actually integrates into the game world and makes the game better. Like sometimes there's a DLC where it's very much like, okay, if you don't do this quest line to go interact with this thing, nothing changes in the game world. And like that's fine, but I do prefer it when it's a little bit more integrated. Okay, there's a bear down there. I'm just gonna try and run past it and see if it'll ignore me. So there's no reason I need to interact with this. Love that you can have a chance to be a bad character in Nuka World, but it has no impact outside of the Nuka World map. Yeah, that's the thing. It's cool that you can be a bad character, but it kind of sucks that it's not integrated into the game world. And that's kind of how I feel about a lot of the DLC for like Bethesda games. Is I wish the DLC was more integrated into the game world, so you could experience this stuff without specifically intending to. Oh, isn't this the this is the cow that is put in the game by the unofficial patch, I think. It's like an Easter egg. I don't care about it, but like it doesn't bother me that it's in the game. If I had to choose, I'd prefer it not be there, because I don't think an unofficial patch should do that, but at the same time, whatever. It's here. But yeah, I like mods that integrate some of those like DLC things into the main game world. There are a couple of mods, or there's one mod specifically that makes it so like some of the weapons and ammo from like Far Harbor like spawn in like the actual normal game world instead. Because Vanilla 4, it's not really designed for an evil playthrough if you want to do the main story. I agree, yeah. Like you can go the Institute route, and I guess technically that's an evil route. But it doesn't actually feel that evil, in my opinion. It definitely feels a lot more. It just feels kind of weird. That's what I did on my initial playthrough as well. I went Institute route actually. And Piper was my follower, and Piper did not like it. Piper was not happy with me. But then on like a subsequent playthrough, I went the railroad route, and that also, it didn't like it. It feels like more should happen. I don't know. The main quest line in Fallout 4, it feels like some of the stuff doesn't have as much impact as it should. I don't know. I still enjoy it a lot though, because I have fun with like the gameplay mechanics. I didn't really like any of the endings in 4, Yeah, I mean, none of the endings are amazing in my opinion, but I guess because I enjoy the game mechanics so much, I like running around and shooting things. I like, you know, I could literally just decide like, hey, I kind of want to just go into like some buildings and kill things and just loot everything and spend an hour or two doing that. And that's just a blast. The density of locations in Fallout 4 feels really good. Feels like they wanted all factions to be on equal terms in terms of pros and cons. They definitely did. I think okay, my thought process with games is I almost wish games, like a lot of games, had like an extra year of development, especially like Bethesda games. I feel like a lot of Bethesda games have a lot of things where it's like, oh, this is like a half developed idea and it's nice and it works, but imagine if they had more time to develop it even further. That's kind of what I wish, because like, oh, I'm just gonna kill you. You're not getting 200 gold from me. Since they deal with the main factions, it literally makes no difference which one you go with. That is true. That is true. I've never done the Brotherhood of Steel ending. Never done that. And I'm thinking, because I literally just told you I'm not gonna go. Are we good? I intimidated you and you let me go, apparently. Okay, I'm good with that. Like Fallout 4 feels more of, we make it seem like there's a choice here, but there's not. To be fair, that is with a lot of RPGs. That is kind of the case. It's the unique RPGs where the choices really make a difference, and like those are the ones that are then usually considered like the best ones. But like truly, most RPGs aren't actually that consequential in decisions, but they do a good job at making you feel like you've made a difference. And Fallout and like Elder Scrolls games and stuff, it doesn't always feel good. But I suppose if you just enjoy the game mechanic like I do, I'm usually just kind of like, yeah, all this other stuff is good and fine and I have fun with it. But I really do just like going to locations and like killing things and then looting things. Yes, I farmed stealth at this tower during my last run and maxed out as soon as I made a character. That's so sick. Yeah, that is a good location for sneaking around. That really is. And also, it's early game. It's an early game location. Also, I have all of the JK's Skyrim mods installed, so you'll notice that like this looks a little bit different over here. As we start traveling in this direction, you'll notice that, oh, these farms don't look the same. But I like the JK's Skyrim stuff because it just kind of adds a little bit of extra clutter and like fences, and like, it makes things look nicer, but it doesn't go super overboard. Oh, I love the JK's mod. I love them as well. They're really, really nice. But yeah, that's why I was saying that 4 and Skyrim is my jump in and screw around game. That's the correct way to play them, I feel like. I think if you're going in expecting super deep RPG mechanics, that's not how it works. Bethesda games are more like Michael Bay movies than Lord of the Rings, in my opinion. They still have that. They still have a little bit of Lord of the Rings, but a lot of it is Michael Bay instead. And while I don't like Michael Bay films, I guess I like Bethesda games, you know? I guess for me it works in video games, but for me with movies, I need a little bit more. I'd much rather watch Mad Max Fury Road than like a Michael Bay film, for example. But like when it comes to like playing an RPG, I'd much rather play Skyrim than potentially a lot of like super deep and complicated RPGs. I'm okay with a deep and complicated RPG, but I have to be in the right mood and I have to have a little bit of like brain power. And when I play video games, I don't always want to have to use a lot of brain power. I just kind of want to run around and shoot things, or, you know, like do a couple of quests and things. I don't want to have to think a lot. Okay, here we go. I think we just take the cart here to Markarth. and we'll be good. I think that's my plan. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save here, just in case there's a crash or anything, because crashes are no good. We don't like crashes. I think I've had 2 or 3 crashes in my entire playthrough of, and this is the 26th part, and most of the parts have been about 3 to 4 hours. So only 3 crashes in, I guess it's about 90 hours. That's pretty good. It's like a 250 mod list. So I'm pretty happy with that. It's pretty stable. And I think 2 of those crashes were in the same spot. And it was because there was a dragon skeleton that was like glitching out on the ground. So it was a very particular instance. That's gorgeous. That's absolutely gorgeous. I think this night sky, I'd probably prefer it be not quite as visible. Like, I'd like this to be a little bit more subtle. It's still very, very nice though. Like, I'm not going to complain about it, you know? I'd like it to be a little bit more subtle perhaps though. But I am good with it. Okay, we don't actually need to go in here. We need to run the other way and get to Skyhaven Temple. Okay, we'll just head down this road then. Yeah, Markarth is one of those cities. It's kind of a nightmare to travel around, like to walk in. It has like lots of weird levels and stuff. I like the vibe of the city more than I actually like the city. I would say Whiterun is clearly the best city, other than like you can argue Solitude or Riften to me, and I'll be fine with those ones as well. But I think all of the other cities are worse than Whiterun, Riften, and Solitude. I think those are the 3 best ones. And I think most people kind of think along those lines. I'm sure there are people that think other cities are the best. I'm sure there's someone out there that is like, Morthal is the best city in Skyrim. I'm sure that's someone, right? Or like Dawnstar. And again, I even like Dawnstar. I like the vibes of Dawnstar. And with like JK's Dawnstar, it adds like some more buildings and it adds to the vibes. I like it. I like Dawnstar even more because of JK's Skyrim. Okay. Skyhaven Temple is kind of annoying to get into, I'll be honest. Because you have to like, you can't just like walk into it up there. You have to go through like a cave to get into it. Unless there's some other way to get in that I'm unfamiliar with, which I guess is possible. I'm gonna grab this Nirnroot. Why not, right? The Nirnroot in this game doesn't like, I don't quite feel the urge to grab it as much as I do in Oblivion. Because in Oblivion there's that quest line where you have to grab like 50 or 100 of them or something. Maybe it's like 70 something. But you have to grab a bunch of Nirnroot to find it on the world map. And whenever I see Nirnroot in Skyrim, I always want to pick it up as well. Solitude always feels out of place to me. Really? That's interesting. What about it feels out of place? Because I really like the I like that it's on top of an arch. I think that's a really cool vibe. I do wish Solitude was bigger. I wish a lot of the cities were bigger, to be fair. I think a lot of the cities are too small, but that's also just kind of, I mean, the game came out in like 2011 and it had to like work on like the Xbox 360. So I guess it makes sense that, you know, the cities aren't bigger. But then Fallout 4 cities aren't that much bigger really either. And I wish they were also bigger. But those were also released on consoles that were, you know, way less powerful and stuff. And I don't know what the size of the ceilings are in, or ceilings? I don't know what the size of the cities are in Starfield are like. But I like the design and everything. It just feels different from the other main cities like Whiterun or Riften. It does feel different. I will give you that. And I think Solitude could also be better. I mean, all of the cities could be better. Solitude, there's certain things about it that I think would be better if, like, when you go into the city, and there's like the weird stairs thing where you can go up and there's like the blacksmith and then the archery person. I feel like that area should be a little bit more active. I feel like blacksmith person should probably have an in-store shop as well. They're just on the outside. It's very weird. It's very strange, like some of the design decisions they made. Who do I talk to here?
There's one
Oh,
more
you apparently.
we know about Parthenax.
Granted, every city has a different theme to it, but Solitude is just not following the same sort of trend as the others. Okay, interesting. I guess I can see that though. It definitely is a different vibe and feeling. You know what?
Parthenax, the dragon that the Greybeards have been protecting for all
Okay.
these years.
Oh, this is the
He
stupid
needs
thing
to
where
die.
they
He
want me to
deserves
kill
die.
Parthenax.
And it falls
I don't
to
want to
you
do this.
kill him until he's dead. Well, I'm sorry, but we would dishonor our oaths as blades if we continue to.
I hate this part. I don't think do I have a mod that allows me to not kill Parthenax? I don't know if I do. Let's see. What do you have against the Greybeards?
If they had their way, you do nothing but sit up on their mountain with them
Okay.
and talk to the
Guess because it
sky.
feels more modern, so to speak. That is probably true.
The
It
Greybeards are so
it
afraid
feels
of power
like
that they won't use it.
a very
Think about it.
safe,
Have they tried to
nice
stop the
city.
Civil War or done anything
and I
about
guess when I
Alduin?
think of like cities that I like the best
And they're afraid of
in
you,
Skyrim,
of your
I start
power.
thinking about like what
Trust
city I
me,
would like to live
there's
in.
no need to be afraid.
And I
Think
basically
of
come down to
Tiger Center.
I'd
Do you
either
think
like to
he
live in
founded the empire
Whiterun
because
or
of the
Solitude.
Greybeards?
And then I guess if Riften wasn't so corrupt, Riften would also be a great one to live in. About
Make your
Parthenax.
choice, Dragonborn. You're either with us
I'd like
or
to be against
us.
you. Why does he need to die?
Here's the big picture. He helped Alduin enslave
Oh,
our
boy.
ancestors. He may have
I'd really,
betrayed Alduin,
if I don't have that,
but
I
that
have a
makes him
mod
worse, not
to
better. We can't
skip
afford
this
to give
choice and
Parthenax the
save
opportunity to
Parthenax.
betray us
I guess I just have
and
to
return
kill
to his old
Parthenax,
master.
which I will do, I guess. Seems like that's the direction this is going to go, is that I'm going to have to kill Parthenax. Okay, I think we go this way. So I feel like I have something on my forehead. It might just be like a hair. I don't know. Okay, who am I talking to over here? Esbern.
Did you say
I need a way to lure a dragon to Dragon's Reach. Any ideas?
Interesting problem. Yes.
Interesting.
I've
Here we
been
go.
poring over
I
the
think you can not
records
kill him
here
without a
in
mod,
Skyhaven.
or at least I thought you could. Yeah, there's a couple of mods that make it so you can not, so you don't have to kill Parthenax. There's like another storyline where you can like spare Parthenax, but I don't think I have that mod installed, unfortunately. This is mostly like vanilla plus sort of stuff. It's mostly texture mods, like JK Skyrim as well, like stuff like that. And then lots of bug fix mods and performance mods and stuff. Okay, so I need a dragon shout, I think, to do this, which I think I have Dragon Rend.
Wherever he might be.
Okay, why would he come when
He's not
called?
compelled to, but dragons are prideful.
Okay, so we have to challenge the dragon, and then you'll come down and then get trapped in Dragon's Reach. Okay, that makes sense. I vaguely remember this. Very vaguely remember this. So what's this dragon's name?
Ah, indeed. I'm no master of the voice, but it is written here in the scroll.
Okay, Odaving. I remember Odaving.
Snow hunter, as I read it.
Okay, I learned Snow, Call Dragon. Okay, I learned Hunter, Call Dragon. I learned a couple of shouts here. Okay, so now I think I need to walk back to Markarth. Prepare trap for Odaving. Yeah, I have to walk back to Markarth. I'm going to get in the carriage and then go back to Whiterun. I think that's my plan here. Okay, let me head out of here. It's way easier getting out of here than it is to get up here, I will say. I don't need to go through there, actually. Because I can just go up out here and go on to, like, the porch. I'm calling it a porch. I think it's more than a porch. Porch makes it sound like it's just like a little wooden place in your backyard, like a backyard deck. This is a little bit more than that. This isn't really a porch out here. But I'm going to call it a porch because I can't think of another word for it. It's not a balcony either. Like a balcony also sounds crazy to call this a balcony. Okay, time to save. We're gonna slide our way down here a little bit. And when we get the opportunity, we're gonna jump into the water here. Here we go. We're in the water. I made it. I made it. I made it. Okay, thank goodness. And then I'm just gonna swim down here, and we're gonna make our way back to Markarth so we can fast travel to Whiterun. I'm trying to think of what I'm going to have at the stream. I was talking about earlier, and I'm probably just going to end up having yogurt and granola bar. But I think there's other options as well, potentially. I do like me some PB&J sandwiches. Maybe I have both. Maybe I have PB&J sandwiches. And then at some point, I also have yogurt and granola bar. I think yogurt and granola bar is a nice quick little grab, and then after, because I want something to eat right away after stream, you know, I don't want to have to wait or like think about it too much. But then once I have that, like, you know, 20 minutes later, then I want something more substantial potentially. Is this a good direction? No, it's not. I want to be up there. I need to go this way, I guess, right? Yeah, okay, I got you. I figured it out. I figured out the route. There's another road over here to the right. And then we'll do that. Do y'all have any go-to snacks? Like if you're just looking to grab something quick, do you have anything that you normally do? Oh, Forsworn. We got Forsworn. Okay, they hit me. They hit me. They hit me. Okay, I got them though. I got them. A little bit of health on them though, I will say. They're doing a lot of DPS. They're doing a lot of DPS. Okay, health. Apples and peanut butter. That's a great choice, actually. That's a really good choice. Apples and peanut butter better than celery and peanut butter, in my opinion. I think you'll agree, obviously, if your go-to is apples and peanut butter. I think celery, it's the sort of thing you chew on for like 20 minutes before you can swallow it, which is a little annoying. Just a little bit annoying. It's too much chewing. I mean, I hate celery. I don't hate celery, but I also will never eat it if I don't have peanut butter. I will say that. You won't catch me eating it on its own. I like crunch, so usually chips, but I'm not too healthy. That's fair though. That's fair though. Chips are really good. I do like me some chips. Do you have like a go-to chip? I mean, classic, I like Doritos. Cool Ranch Doritos are really good. I really do like the baked Doritos though. They're a little bit different. They have a little bit of a different flavor. I like them a lot more. But then beyond that, I do like me some Harvest Cheddar Sun Chips. Ooh, Sun Chips in general are really, really good. I'm obsessed with Miss Vicky's BBQ. See, I don't mind barbecue flavor, and I think sometimes it hits the spot, but it's not a go-to for me. Not a go-to for me. I guess it just means more for you, right? Okay, yeah, we're here. I was like, I know we're here, but for some reason I felt the need to look at the map. Usually don't like it, but this one is good. That's interesting. So it's that good then. Maybe I'll have to try that sometime then. All right, is Miss Vicky's, is that something I can get? I'm trying to remember. Miss Vicky's, is that in the US?
You need a good carriage.
It must be, right? Okay, here we go. We are going to Whiterun. Right? I'm going to double check here. I am going to double check. Yes. Here it is.
Right.
Whiterun.
City of Markarth, sure.
Limited flavors in the US? Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Maybe I'll have to look and see if they have barbecue here. That's probably like one of the flavors that that they've cut out, right? They know they don't have that here. Canadians get all the good ones. Damn. Salt and vinegar is usually go to, like buffalo wing Cheez-Its. I really do enjoy salt and vinegar chips. Salt and vinegar is underrated. I think it might sound like a boring choice to some people, But for me, I think it's an incredible flavor, actually. I think it's a really incredible flavor. Also, I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to end the stream here in a little bit before this quest gets going. Because I also see I have 7 minutes until ads, and I'm feeling like 3 hours today. So I don't want to jump into this quest and then spend, 20 minutes doing it. I think I'm going to go into Whiterun here and get up towards where I need to be to start this quest. Then I'll save, and then I'm going to find someone to raid. I think that'll be a good time. We'll find someone to raid. We'll see who's live. I think I have some ideas of who's live. But yeah, we will. I'll check though. Kettle cooked chips are best chips. Kettle cooked chips are good. I'm a big fan of them for sure. Definitely a big fan of them. I also like pretzels. Anyone like pretzels? Pretzels are really good. There's I forget what brand it is. There's a brand of pretzels that have like stuff. They're like stuffed with peanut butter though. So it's like a pretzel square. And then they have peanut butter inside. I like pretzels more than chips. Yes, pretzels are really, really good. And I really like chips. But I think you're onto something with pretzels being better than chips. I do think you're onto something there. Okay, I'll save right here. And then I'll get exited out of here. Okay. Quit. And then I'll switch over to my my just chatting. There I am. I'm big. I'm big, chat. I'm big. I don't know if they have barbecue ones, but Miss Vicky's I've only ever seen at Schlotsky's. What is Schlotsky's? What in the world is a Schlotsky's? Never heard of this in my life. Is that are you Canadian, Bunny? Because if you're Canadian, that makes a lot of sense to me. Also, since we're ending here in a little bit, I'm gonna raid out for anyone that enjoyed the stream. If you haven't followed or anything, I'd appreciate a follow if you feel like it, of course. I also have a Discord. If anyone is interested in joining, get updates in there about the stream. I also, at some point, I plan to like watch cartoons in there because I think that'd be chill. Watching some cartoons in the morning, that'd be sick. That'd be absolutely sick. But yeah, I appreciate you all. It was nice. It was nice meeting some of you, because some of you I didn't really know before. But I appreciate you. I also have a raid message. Oh my god, thank you so much. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. This is my raid message. You can copy and paste that if you feel like it. And we're going to raid a really good friend of mine, Ada Van Halen. They are wonderful. They're wonderful. They're playing Spiritfarer right now. And I have this game on my wish. I own it actually. Sometimes I forget what games I've bought and what games I own because I have over 1,000 games on Steam, and so it's hard to keep track of it all in my brain. But this is a game that's definitely on my list to stream someday. But it looks amazing, and I think they're having a great time with it. So here we go, everyone. I'll see y'all over there. Again, I appreciate you all. I will be back on Thursday. I'm going to be doing some tiny bookshop on Thursday, okay? So I'll see y'all there. I hope you have a great rest of your night, okay? Adios, everyone. Goodbye. Nighty night. Good night, everyone.